thought we'd all make it squeak zone, right? After that one? Yeah. West side. So yeah. Bit of running. Oh, yeah. You're what are you? No, you did. I said you wouldn't realise how often we get that. I was cracking up and going, mate, it's unbelievable. I'll be coming out here all the time. They've told you. They come over and told you to stay outside the lines, mate. Yeah, thanks, mate. Last thing I did entertainment, so we won the match. Oh, Richard. Okay, John. Gary. Okay, Gary, how are you? Ryan. Ryan, how you going? Richard. Thanks. Matt, I think we won. Ryan, how you going? Ryan. You leading? I think we won the match. Yeah. Richard. Are we back? Hey, Matty. Matty. You all ready? Yeah. He was playing up at Quantum. Oh, yep. All weekend. Yeah, I think we've only probably had one. In the same. Yeah, our same. Yeah. All the same.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ettlong Bowling Club, home of the Eagles for the BCIB Grade 1 Pennant Finals. Very excited to be here. Bowls New South Wales, of course, in conjunction today with Spacequake Sports, and we're very excited to have them on board, helping us out with this game between Bateau Bay and Narrandera. We'll run through some team lists very shortly. There we go. There's Bateau Bay and Narrandera both there. Ryan Wood, Gary Murphy, Joel Nouws and Chayne Edwards on this rink. That's a bunch of famous names in there. Terry Hughes, Anthony Coates, Jeffrey Watson and Tony Shoebridge. We'll speak to him in a second. Wayne Hensley, Blake Newey, Rodney Rucco and Graham O'Donnell rounding out the Bateau Bay team. Narrandera, Richard Durnan, Adrian Hill, Christian Morgan, Matty Thornton, David Hoffman, Jack Harrison, Johnny Ingram, moving across from second in the Matthew Thornton team for this game, has played second all year and got promoted for the finals. Wes Kiley, Peter Durnan, Sean Geringer and Lincoln Gourley on the third rink, and it's going to be a great game between some great clubs, an amazing place to be. The players are just commencing their roll-ups on this brilliant green. I was very lucky, and I was lucky enough this morning to speak to some of the players, and here we go now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BCIB Grade 1 Pennant Finals from the magnificent ederlong Bowling Club. I'm standing here with John Ingram from Narrandera and their magnificent jumpers. Welcome, mate. Glad you're here. Conditions, of course, looking behind us are perfect. How are you finding them so far? You had a roll-up yesterday?
Yeah, mate, I had a roll-up. They're running pretty nice, turning sort of both hands, and not much different back home in Narrandera, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, that'll be an advantage. That's good news. So, your club, Narrandera, a very, storied club, in fact, and obviously a great uniform as well. How have they supported you, and what does it mean back home?
Yeah, mate, the club's getting behind us. They're all going to be watching from back home, making sure that we're trying to get them close, as usual. But I'm sure it's a big moment for our club. We're only a small town from a regional area, so it's a huge achievement to be in the #1 pennants, mate.
Exactly right, yeah, and perfect. I love Narrandera. I've been out there myself, and it is out west, a brilliant place to visit if you're ever coming out. And finally, mate, you come in, this is a serious game. Have you come in with a plan?
Yeah, get them close. And just try and play our best bowls, mate. We're here now, so it's a huge achievement to get here. So.
Excellent, John Ingram. Thank you very much, and that's it from John. And good luck, Narrandera. We'll back to. Ladies and gentlemen, once again at ederlong Bowling Club for the BCIB Grade 1 Pennant Final. I'm sitting here with Master Tony Shoebridge. Welcome, mate. Famous name in Bowls, New South Wales. How's the atmosphere?
Yeah, it's really great. I mean, you can't get a better atmosphere which you come and play for a state pennant playoff, especially the one. So, it'll be a good buzz. We expect good crowds, and it's what we all strive to get into in a Grade 1 final.
Exactly right. And Bateau Bay, obviously, it's a big achievement getting here in the ones. And how's the club supported you guys? And will they be watching, do you think?
The Bateau Bay's great. We're part of the YON group as well, so we get really good support from both the parent group and the club itself. We may not get as big a crowd this year because we've got 3 other grades playing in state playoffs as well. So, we've had a huge achievement, but we're lucky we're the local club, so hopefully we'll get some good support from the local area as well.
Perfect. And you're playing against Narrandera, country club from out west. Do you have a plan for them?
We don't know a lot about them, but we're always wary of countrysides. But, our plan is really to focus on our own games. It's a great achievement to get into the #1 final. So to the guys, I just say, look, get out there, enjoy it, play, support each other, play as a team, and the good bowls will get us across the line.
Exactly right, and thank you very much, and congratulations on making it. Thanks for having a chat, and back to the games.
Thank you.
And thanks to so much to both those players for jumping on and allowing us to speak to them before the game. Huge, as Tony said, the atmosphere around here at the moment at ederlong has been enormous. It's my first visit to this club, and when you walk in, you just get blown away by the amount of space that's in here. If you haven't been to ederlong, it's worth coming up and having a look. It's a fantastic location right on Brisbane water, and highly recommended. As you can see out there, a cool, crisp morning this morning. Most of the players still wearing shorts, but it's nice and warm in the sun. We've had some remarkable weather out there. So I can tell you just a little bit about the green we're playing on. This is rink 7. I had a roll up here yesterday on this rink. It's not super fast. They've had a couple of weekends of really heavy rain, but it will quicken up quickly. And just one of the reasons I think that today the players, the team that kicks off the first, the team that gets away at the start, if they can, will definitely have the advantage towards the end of the game, because it is going to change and change quickly at about you'd say about 10 o'clock, you watch how fast and how much turn will come. John Ingram mentioned it's turning nicely both ways. It is beautifully flat. I don't have a wide side or a narrow side unless the breeze kicks up. The breeze yesterday was on the screen from left to right. What else do we talk about here normally? Just the setting. It's amazing out here. And we get to watch some fantastic play. I have just been told as well we're competing today with the Trump-Biden debate. So I'd be watching the bowls. I think it's the same as Raymond, as Ray Black was telling me this morning. But it's good to be back in commentary again. It's been had a couple of weeks off since the King's Cup down at Bombardera, which was fantastic. Look at this setting. Those redback shirts really show up too in the bright red. They tell me they're going to go more black, which is a bit of a shame. But that's you're looking there at Matty Thornton. He's excited to be on the TV rink, I can tell you. He said, only get his best side, please. And I think I said, do you have one? Very excited, these guys, about the TV rink and nervous about it as well. Next door, Tony Shoebridge. There's Gary Murphy. It's got an amazing delivery. And like I said, this is just the roll-ups at the moment, just the practice ends. Sorry, Andrew Linney, if you're watching, sorry, mate, practice ends. Exactly right. And the other good fun thing I got to do yesterday was take our one of our media representatives, communications people, Kira, and had a roll-up with her for the first time. She was using Darren Morrison's Greenmaster extremely wide bowls. And she managed to get me a couple of times too. She was pretty good for her second ever outing. It's just a brilliant place to play bowls. I'd be a member here if I was up this way. Very happily down in Jervis Bay, though, at Huskinson. So we've been through those teams. Other games in the competition. I'll just jump up for round one. It's Cabramatta versus Monavale. They're the three rinks next door on this one. And on the green number 4, which is to the left of screen at the moment, you can actually see that there. That's Foster Soldiers Point. That's all Section 1. Section 2 is Grandviews versus Warilla. That's a good one. The great Lee Stinson playing against another great Dave Ellis Jr. In the middle green, actually Gunnedah, that's over next door. So Gunnedah versus Port City. And there's a bye in that section. We didn't get an even number of teams, so a bye for Club Maitland City. DJ Dilworth is out and about somewhere. He said he'd be here at 10 o'clock. Obviously, one of the halves, I don't know if it's the Simon Little, I don't know if it's the good half or the other half, but he's said he'd jump in on commentary at some point as well, which would be lovely. And Darren Morrison, the club champion and champion pairs winner. You see a bit of a chill there. The guys really working their hands, trying to warm it up, especially in the shade. Absolutely freezing if you're not in the sun. As I go around, we'll have a look. So these aren't obviously the only state pennant finals happening at the moment. The Grade 2s, they're playing... Where are they? They're up at South Tamworth at the moment. Brilliant club. We're freezing there at the moment as well. The threes, Grade 3s, they're up at Foster Bowling Club. The great Foster Bowling Club. And the 4s are at Wyson Park, Wollongong City, down in Zone 16. Well, very shortly, because it's the 28th of June, it'll be the Illawarra region. The 5s out at Cabramatta Bowling Club. In the city there, number 6, the 6s are at Yamba, way up north. Andrew Lynn's up there with them. And the Grade 7s have made their way to Club Marylands. So everything's working here. Everything seems to be going very well. Spacequake Sports doing their usual brilliant job. at bringing us the coverage. I'm very excited that they're with us. Myself. Matthew Tracy, welcome. Good luck to all bowlers watching from NBC Sports. Welcome, mate. And Ty Turnbull, good morning. So the players are shaking hands. The skips will come down and have their final roll-up, and we will be along and kicking off. Just looking around to my left, I've got this big SpaceQuake setup. It's quite amazing. They're actually doing this remotely. The setup, I'm sure they can hear me. They're doing an amazing job. Cameraman on site. Jackets are coming off in front of me. I've got a brilliant spot at the window right behind the camera here. The skips looking good, actually, aren't they? The boss, SpaceQuake, there is actually behind the camera at the moment, zooming them in and out, getting his shots right so we can bring you the best coverage possible of what is an extremely important and prestige event in the Bowls New South Wales calendar. So Chayne Edwards finishing off Matty Thornton. And with this bowl finishing, we will be underway. Let's go. Let's commence the BCIB Grade 1 Pennant Finals, once again from Ederlog Bowling Club. We thank them for their support, all the volunteers. Greenkeepers out there doing an amazing job as always. We always love to give a shout out to them. And Richard Durnan kicks off for the Redbacks. Pretty long end to start. Look at that Ederlong logo in the middle. They've done an amazing job. It's nice crisp lines too. I was impressed by that earlier. It's the simple things, guys. First shot, very good. All of these players come out and had a roll-up. Those are edge factors as well, aren't they? That'll be interesting on this green. Ryan Wood. Magnificent form he has. Very stable, very set. As I was saying just a minute ago, it's not quick. Right? It looks quick. It should be lightning. We're getting shine off the top of the green already. But once again, the moisture and the heavy dews we've been getting in the morning as well, and the freezing cold. That's Richard Durnan there, sorry. His edges, little overcorrection. Little nerves to start. They're bowling into those shadows too, which will change it a little bit. Ryanwood sets himself, very familiar form. I do enjoy watching this man play bowls. Very, very good. It looks a little narrow and short again, I'd say. So the lead's not probably having the start they wanted. There's a good metre and a half a gap. They're into the jack. Seconds with a bit of work to do. Lead off. And these Rabbitoh bowls here. Look at him. Adrian Hill. He's gone a little quick. He's seen most of those bowls finish up short. And back's better than in front, of course. Gary Murphy. They look like tailors to me. One of the men I first started bowling with had the exact same set. Very familiar line, these ones. That looked all right, depending on the weight. Clear run all the way down.
got the job done, mate.
And he's finished a foot in front and clearly has the best bowl for Bateau Bay. And everyone can correct me on how I say that too, anytime you wish. Oh, goodness, lots of people online at the moment watching. Well done, everyone. Beautiful day.
Yeah, Hilly.
Oh, this is even better. What a fantastic shot. Gary Murphy. Is that Gary Murphy? So it's Adrian Hill. My apologies. So we got here Ron Keenan. Good morning from the back fence. Good to see you, mate. Phil 𝐿𝐕𝐄 from Silverdale, as always. Welcome again. I just watched this come down. He only needs to correct a foot on his last bowl. Oh, he's bowled almost the exact same thing. Good couple of second shots. 𝐒𝐭𝐿𝐕𝐄 go to the Redbacks. Matty Hazel. G'day, Matty. It's been a while. Jackie Aldred. Go the Newy sides, yep. Carmen Johnson. Come on, Bullants and Seymour. Good morning. Oh, my dear. Well, you haven't missed much, mate. I haven't been streaming. You may have missed the Australian Open. But I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope you're doing better. Paul Whiteman's watching for the Goldie. Dave Shaw. G'day, mate. Glad you're watching. Carmen Plaza. We're definitely watching the bowls and not that debate that's on at the moment. All right. Joel Nouws, what a great name he has. And that's going to clatter into something in the front. Now, he's got a little touch and worked around. Laid back down. Still one in Narrandera. It's going to be tough to move.
Yeah, but your own, we got everything behind, so the trail's all good.
Bulla, Michael Fong. Bulla Vanaka, mate. Glad you're watching. Jay Nelson, we'll go through that. All the results on these, by the way, and all the games that are being played you can find on the results portal. I'll put a link in there shortly. And you can find all of the grades, where they're playing, who's playing who, and at the end of the games you'll get all the results. We're not doing it this year, but hopefully at some point in the near future we'll live score all these as well. So the guys, the seconds, will have all their phones out and they'll be able to score them as it goes, and that'll be a good thing, I think, as well. Sydney Real go the Redbacks. Susan Pamela go Port City. Yep, well done, Bart. Good on you, mate. Phil 𝐿𝐕𝐄 so far, yep, so far no problems with Facebook. This looks like a good bowl. Oh, he's touched Jack and walked it through. That's a brilliant shot. First end, and we're playing that kind of game. That's magnificent. This is grade 1, so you'd expect that kind of thing. Amazing.
Play money, mate. If you get that solid, we would. But he's looking to find under there. Yep.
So the skipper's cross for the first time. Sharon Murray bowling Adrian, yep. Brandon Wilmette will be here later on. Good on you, mate, from Gozzy. And Helen Hannah go the Bullants. You can win, yeah. We'll see they're playing next door. We'll keep you updated throughout the games. Well, this is going to bounce in and around and actually claim the shot. That's fantastic. Andy Thornton. What a huge bowl. Big turnaround. Big conversion. The big Redbacks logo on his bowl there as well. We're proud of their club and their logos they are at Narrandera. Reply here from Chayne Edwards is great line, just a little short.
Buddy, you give yourself this weight. You're not going to set the ball.
Similar bowl needed is all.
But you can't get back off me.
Oh, I want some turn. He's coming pretty quick. Might get an edge. Oh, nearly onto the jack for a few down the back. It was a great effort. Chayne lining up. And that one's just going to clatter in the front. So it looks like one to Narrandera to kick the game off. And a brilliant set and a brilliant start. And here we go back into the second end. We'll see what kind of length they're throwing. A little shorter than the first end, still fairly long. Get those scoreboards updated shortly. So 1 to Narrandera after the first end. See if I can get that. I have it on the Google sheet. And the leads are done fairly well. Better coming this way. I found this way towards the club a little more difficult than going away from the club yesterday when I was playing on it. I'm not a player of these guys' standards at all, but that's what I found. So we'll see what happens this early morning. I rolled up in the afternoon too. The sun was in the other direction, so the wind was up a bit. But that's brilliant. Nick Gosley go to Rays. Helen Hannah go Bullies, who said that one. John Foots, hi from Mansfield. Foggy, g'day mate. Pam Rich. You can go Joel. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing. You can see by that set by the leads. We've got 3 short ones there. There's 2 on the top right that we saw, and another one on the top left. Barbara Green asking if we've got lots of friends on Facebook, new friends on Facebook. I have. I've got tons of them now. All the bowlers. Soon I'll have 40,000 of you. 43,000 bowlers. Most of you will have Facebook. We'll be mates soon.
Get Rhino out of the way or knock him up.
They're still running all short. They just run in there. There's gaps there to get into, but geez, I tell you what, that one there is going to be hard to move. That bowl of, excuse me, I think it's definitely Ryan Wood. Sorry, Richard Durnan, other way around. This one is looking to get around the front a bit. Well, he's sitting at the back, which is the perfect spot. The only other bowl back is a green bowl of Bateau Bay. So this will sneak in or clunked into that front bowl. Did go out and brief the players to make sure they're standing the other way, but once again, this is intense stuff. This is the finals. I'm not expecting much else. The sound around the green's amazing. One of the things they talk a lot about now in bowls that a lot of, believe it or not, a lot of clubs out there still don't really like is the amount of noise that you can make on a green. I love making a lot of noise, and these guys do as well. Really support each other across the rinks. Must have just missed that. He hasn't. Probably put it in for 3 there, but a little bit easier now to move it. So Matty Thornton can play a good weighted shot. So I'll sort the scores out there shortly. Dazzle Athletic, go mate, into the voice. Jeez, don't be comparing me to Johnny Farnham. I've been listening to John Farnham records this week too. Out of nowhere, apropos of nothing. Good to see you online, Daz. It's been a while, mate. We'll have to catch up for a roll-up soon. Ron Keenan watching from Headlong here. Where are you at the moment? Are you inside or outside? I don't know. Lots of people in and about. I can tell you now. Brilliant place to come for a visit. Oh, needs a stop. I'm not sure what he was aiming at that weight on the front left. They're holding 3. It's probably a bit weighty for the shot he was trying to play in the end. Here comes one of my favourite players on the circuit. Oh, he's just running a little short. Still 3, I think, to Bateau Bay. Good scores going up. Beautiful. Thank you for that. So 1-0 here. I'll keep an eye on the scoreboards and keep you updated. Everyone updated as to what's going on there. Oh, touch onto the jack, moved it through. Oh dear, might have gone down one now. 1, 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, or 2. Oh, I got the stickers wrong. My apologies, everyone. So it's probably 2 to Narrandera now. We've actually got quite a good view of this down here. It's for Matty Thornton, it's just a draw bowl. Down on his forehand. Oh, he's done it beautifully. Probably counts. Like I said, I still think it's 3 to Narrandera looking at the out the window here at the moment. Beautiful work, Spacequake Sports, keeping us all up to date. They're doing a very, very good job here. And I certainly appreciate it. Glad they came on board, but what a shot, what a conversion. Chayne Edwards, that is as good as it gets. That's that tough draw shot around all the front, unsighted on the jack, and he's managed to clean it up beautifully. Little touch, stayed with it, didn't flop. Matty was looking to move it, I think, but didn't quite get the angle. He's not going to get the luck either. So just a similar shot needed here. Chayne, just watching up the end, he's kicking some dew off the mat before he plays. And this is going to clatter in the front somewhere. So he played the absolute, played the proper shot with his first one. Happy to stay away with it with his second, and it is 1-1. Here at the BCIB Grade 1 pennant finals from Ettalong Bowling Club. Karen Williams is watching, Brody Pitt, Michael Vassallo, that's 3. Yep. That's right, thanks guys, yep. I just got the stickers backwards. So once again, we've actually gone a little shorter. Well, no, probably similar length. Matt's a fair way back, about 1.5 metres off the tee. Yeah, probably, if I look out there, yeah, looks a bit shorter on the screen there. It's probably 1 metre short. There's Ryan Wood, Richard Durnan now. He's the one with the edges. He's just going to get in front, little bounce off and onto, well, pretty close to the jack, close enough. Makes it unsighted for everyone else. Hides Jack away. It's a psychological advantage, if nothing else. And a brilliant effort. Once again, that may be the shot. Hard to tell, but it's usable for both teams. No real advantage there at the moment. Either way, have a good look at what Richard's able to do here. Little touch on Jack or the bowl. No, he's gapped it. Through to the back. Very handy set of bowls from the leads. Well done. And the little subplot, the singles game at the start. I said earlier that I think that the team that kicks off first will be the team that does the best. Test 1, 2. May have just no back. That's okay. Sorry, I just turned my head and I lost the audio for a second. Yeah, the team that kicks off, but neither kicking off. What is kicking off is a bit of a breeze. I'm looking up. Edlong's got all of their flags flying all around the grounds here, and it's really a real breeze coming across. Where are we from? Probably right to left of the screen as it stands at the moment. That will affect it. It really affected it yesterday. Very good shot in there, Adrian Hill. That'll be definitely the one, but this may replace it. Oh, it didn't quite get there. Yeah, I'd say Adrian's holding the shot there. It's a good set of tattoos he's got on his lower leg. One-eyed stare. So many bowlers have that. Watching down, he's come in with enough weight to get past, and he has done it beautifully. Once again, an amazing head. You could throw just a little throw blanket over them at the moment. Then Windle from Tuncurry, welcome. Morning, Benny. Benny Rousel, good on you, mate. John Cato, watch Smoko at work watching, good on you, mate. And Michael Vassallo go, Ryan, yeah, good on you. You're an amazing bowler. You initially go Bateau Bay and Port City. People are really getting behind their zones. There's still zones at this point. Like to see that. Most of the regions will be the same anyway. The zone boundaries won't be much different. Regional boundaries, that's coming really soon. I'm looking forward to that. How's he's and flopped in. That's a good shot. I don't know who's holding. We'll just have a look. Oh, he didn't get a signal from the skip. And I think this will be pretty positive, I think was the call. Positive it is. It's a very positive line. Oh, I didn't actually have the weight for that line. So an interesting head here. Trent Gilbert watching from Casino. G'day, mate. Good luck to all the teams. Looks like a great green to play on. Yeah, it is, mate. I can tell you now. And, all four of them play a little differently. If you've not been here before, there's Joel's bowl just runs around the back. Was it? No, sorry. Sorry, that was Christian, just running around the back. My apologies, white bowls. All four run a bit differently. There's 4 greens here at this amazing club. Well experienced in holding events like this. They really know how to look after the players. We had a great brekkie this morning. Wonderful, wonderful effort from the volunteers all around the place. A bit of a rabbit warren at times. It's got a big open area here, but little barbecue areas and things all around the place. I can't think of many better places that I'd want to be, but the greens are brilliant. So just looking to punch his own through a little bit. There's not much of a draw on anywhere, and he has. He's done that magnificently. If it stops, and it has one shot currently to Narrandera. Very good. You see on the bottom right of the screen there the other matches from all around the grounds happening at the moment. Cabramatta and Mona Vale there, 6-all after 5 ends. We're 4-3 after 6. I haven't spoken much about the format. Just wait for Matty Thornton to give this a try to another little bit of a clatter. He's going to get a touch and run. Oh, he's finished jack high, but not in there. So this is standard pennants format. 3 rinks, 21 ends, and on that big board, as our screen suggests, 63 ends is what we're looking for. The team ahead at that point will go through. This is sectional play as well, so ties count, and we'll see what. And it is very dependent on count backs and all sorts of things. It makes it a bit more complex, and that's what we're here for. Section 1, of course, Bateau Bay, Narrandera, Cabramatta, Mobile, Foster, and Soldiers Point. Section 2, Grandviews, Warilla, Gunnedah, Port City, and Maitland City. So no easy draws, no easy section to be in. It's going to bump in the front. Oh, geez, it's good coverage. It's going to be tough to move that bowl now. I have to take their medicine here a bit. Hoggy from Nambucca Heads. Looks like a great day. It's beautiful out there, mate, I can tell you. It's not going to get up to any massive temperature, of course. We are in the middle of winter. But, 18, 19 degrees in the sun, it just feels beautiful. So here's the call. Crack in there, Matty, and punch everything through, and we'll see what goes on. Take a run up, mate. Yep, very positive. Oh, he's very wide. Hasn't got there at all. So 1-2, Bateau Bay. We're doing it in ones at the moment on this rink, and everywhere else too, by the looks. This is going to be tight. Hopefully all the way to the end. That's what we're here for. So this is a longer end. This is a longer end. So Matt's not all the way back to the tee. Jack just over a metre from the tee at this end.
Good metre, eh? Speed. Put the trailer.
Ryan Wood. Oh, he's dropped it a metre short too. Sometimes, everyone knows that. Over a metre actually, but when you change up the length, sometimes it can trick the players. They're getting used to one length, and it can trick both teams, and it has here. Both leads running in very short. back, so that's probably a better bowl. Will come in handy later on. Jack's going to move somewhere. And the similar correction, there by Richard Durnan. So interesting. Murphy just clunking into the front. I'd say the Jack's got spiders on it, as they often say when there's space like that, but maybe that's what the Redbacks want, because here comes Adrian Hill. He's finished a foot short. He's got the one. A foot short? Nah, 2 feet short. 60 centimetres. Two now to Narrandera. Narrandera. Trent Gilbert just saying special all the best to all the regional and rural zones. It's a big trip for lots of them. Hope they have a great tournament and bring home some success. Go Country New South Wales, and very much appreciated. Everyone that's travelled here, head along, of course, on the Central Coast. About an hour, a little over an hour north of Sydney. And I drove up, I actually got here Wednesday evening. It's a long trip for some of these. I'm thinking of Gunnedah, of course, Narrandera, who we're watching now. And well done getting here and qualifying through your zones. Fiona Hall, it's beautiful here at the moment, it really is. Thank you. Sitting next door, Tony Shoebridge, 4-1. He's doing very well. Still 1-all in the other ring. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful bowl. Gary Murphy. Christian Morgan, he couldn't read his face there. He was watching it. I think he threw it a bit hard. Yeah, at the back, a little cluster, a mixed cluster of bowls at the back. One sitting on the jack. The next two best ones are about 2 foot in front. Geez, Gunneda's up over Port City already. They'll be happy with that. They talked themselves down a fair bit yesterday and this morning, so they're not going to get much success. But geez, they're 12-3 after 8 ends. They're on a flyer at the moment. And shout out to both the Thorning lads who are here as well. Puddin, his boy Tim Thorning, one of my favourite players getting around. Someone to watch in the future, I can tell you now. Oh, Morgan's done a very good job. They've got a cluster of 3 there now. Narrandera at the front. Excuse me, Narrandera at the front. Bateau Bay holding the shot. Bright sunshine. Doesn't get any better than this. We do have a prediction of small amounts of rain over the weekend. Small amounts, nothing huge. I'll jump on them there. Call me the weatherman. Some people started calling me the weatherman. I blame Warren Shipley for that. So what have we got? Today is Friday. Is it Friday? Losing track of days. It's definitely Friday today. Oh, that's a very good shot. 2 now. Bateau Bay. So we're looking clear all day today. Clouds will come across tomorrow afternoon at about 10 or 1 p.m. And then Sunday we're looking at some rain, not a huge amount, mostly in the evening, or the afternoon, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 7, 8 millimetres of rain, so not a huge amount. And then Monday, should be fairly clear for the finals. A little bit of rain during the day. So this won't last, and the conditions will change all the way over the weekend and into the finals. Oh, Matty Thornton, as he got it, as he stayed with it. What a shot. I can't quite see where Jack is there. The shadows don't really give anything away. Matty Thornton. That's just magic. Watch where Jack bounced. Oh, I don't know, I'd say one still to Bateau Bay. No, that wasn't Matty, it's the other way around. Apologies. That was Chayne Edwards. This is Matty. What a silly boy. He's too busy watching the weather. Just missed. Oh, I'd reckon 3. Maybe 4. 4 it was. Goodness me, that's a kick away. And that's that early start that I was talking about. On the 5th end. 4th end? 4th end. 4. So the score here should now be, looking at that, 6-1. I could be wrong though. I'll wait till them update the scoreboard. I always go by them rather than what I think it is. Once again, I'd like to see them live scoring. Maybe we'll do that one day. Oh, that one's gone in the ditch. Jack on its way back.
All good, mate. Let's go. All good.
See how much Timmy? Yeah, Timmy's over there. Good on you, mate. Now assured go the Redbacks. Watching from Gary Brooks and Port Arlington, Victoria. All the best to the Redbacks. Gab Burson's coming up tomorrow. Good on you, mate. Excellent. All right. So, interestingly, Jack went back, but it's not as long. Well, look, it's not as long as it as. Excuse me, it's not as long as Ryan Wood had been throwing, but it's still not terribly short. Very good start, great adjustment. 𝐒𝐭𝐬𝐧.
That's right. Let them roll the jack.
Oh, that's even better. Richard Durnan, wow, tell you what, when these leads are on, they are amazingly on. Ryan Wood, of course, is a multi-disability singles winner. State representative too, so glad to see him there. Jack's moved. Oh, geez, texters, I'm going to get some spray, I swear. Matty Thornton, if you watch this back later on, no more texters, get some spray. Bateau Bay. One of my pet worries, I guess. Players touching the bowls after they've landed. I don't like it much. This one had the positive weight that they needed, but it's running to the back. 6-1 on this rink. Next door, also 6-1 to Bateau Bay. And I can't quite see the third rink. I've got a pretty good view of most of the green here at the moment. This is a brilliant place to watch bowls. I tell you, it's almost second to none. Yeah, Trent Gilbert, yeah, they do. There's a fair amount of, like, quite a large amount of people watching this, actually. It's good to see. Oh, another great bowl. Happy with himself as he should be. Well, this weight looks a little better. So what a clear run around there, and he may get second shot. No, he's just rolled that over. So still 2-2 to Bateau Bay. Gary Murphy's bowls in there beautifully. Adrian Hill not quite able to match it up. Well, that looks short and narrow. A good sighter. Still 2 to Bateau Bay. Christian Morgan will have a good look at this, I reckon. He's got a chance to knock something around. He won't be short. Yeah, lining up, looks quite big. Wushka. So he goes. It's going to clunk into the front, get kicked across. Well, he's opened it up a bit. It was a mighty effort. Those big white bowls flashing down the green.
If he gets it right through, only going to be one down anyway at the back. That green should
Yeah, just caught the edge there. Brilliant replay. Thank you, Spacequake Sports, once again for joining us. They do a magnificent job of broadcasting lawn bowls.
Underneath, mate. Oh, it's pretty fair effort.
Oh, geez, that's brilliant correction. It's now 3. Will Bateau Bay be able to match up the 4 they got in the last end? They're holding a 3. This is an important bowl. Christian Morgan doesn't want to leave it all up to his skipper for the rescue.
Yeah, yep.
Lined up almost a Happy Gilmore style. Wants to take a run up. Wushka, here it comes. Oh, he's close, very close. He got cleared out 2 of them. Left one behind. That's a big turnaround again. 1 to Bateau Bay. Here it comes. Where did he exactly hit? Just onto the front one. Got enough of an angle to knock out the back one as well. 2 green bowls go flying. Wowee, what a shot. Our sister moon, the beautiful, clear, crisp skies here at Ettalong. Goodness me, what a place to be. Well done, David. Sitting behind the camera there for that shot, and that was great. This is just a dead draw near the jack. Pretty close. Might be 2. Round of applause from his teammates. Jack's still exposed. That's the thing. Oh, he's done it. He's done it beautifully. Punched that bowl through. Sit there, 1, maybe 2. That's fantastic shot, Matty Thornton. Perfect weight for what he wanted. Line it up magnificently. Doesn't get much better than that.
Well done, boys. Go, Daddy.
Trent Gilbert loving the replays. Clive Bonington watching from Wongamat Beach. I saw Sarah before. She's here. I don't know what run they're on, number 1, which is around the corner. So I can't quite see what they're doing at the moment, but there you go. Josh Wilton, hope Facebook goes good. Yeah, look, no copyright claims and similar problems, I think, for Bowls Australia during the AO. This one's going to... didn't quite get the luck. It wasn't a terrible shot. Only Thornton now with an opportunity to make this bigger. If he moves Jack through a little bit, he's got, well, all the good bowls back, I think. And if he misses and takes out that Narrandera bowl, he'll probably be there. The Bateau Bay bowl. He's Narrandera. The Bateau Bay bowl. He'll might sit well enough for 4. And I want to get that back. They dropped the 4 on the last end. A 4 now brings it back to 6-5. I don't want to see that score kick out at all. He's out of fairway. We'll get some turn.
Oh, Matty.
I don't think he'll quite get enough, though. It sits just outside, so I think it was 2 was the call. It's a good reversal, good change up. 1 point in that end. Bateau Bay were holding 3. They managed to punch them all out of the way, and that was Christian Morgan that knocked them out of the way. 6-3 next door. 4 something. Last drink over there, I can't quite see it. The player's standing in the way. Big board actually says 16-10 after 15 on the top score is correct. So there are 6 shots between them.
Yeah, mate, let you, buddy.
That one put in a metre short, 1.5 metres short. I'll tell you, it's very interesting sitting here with we've got two camera operators out there. One of them is David, the boss of Spacequake Sports, and I've got all the computers running next to me. It's being run remotely at the moment, so I can watch the mouse moving on the screen over next to me on the control box. It's very bizarre sitting here, I can tell you now, especially for a guy who's used to doing everything himself. It's quite lovely. They're very good at what they do. Oh, that's wide and a little long. Well, he's got the jack. He's got it beautifully and clean. Sadly, he's knocked it a little bit too far. And Narrandera with the best back holding, but it's come off the line, well exposed, wasting absolutely no time. He's Adrian Hill, and he's put it back down towards where Jack was a little while ago. So they've come down here to Adalong Sports. I've just turned around and had a look. We've got the bowls up on the big screen as well. You don't have to sit outside in the sun if you don't want to. I would be while I can. I'm just pulling in short. Just kicking off the line as It's a bit tricky off the line, actually. I found yesterday, especially when Kira kept knocking Jack everywhere. It's a well-weighted shot. It's not quite there. Gary Murphy, he's been a bit of a, except for that short one there, a bit of a deadite. Doesn't want to run into himself. I think he's going to. Yeah, had corrected his weight really well. Just bumped into himself. Made it a bit tough for a draw there now, I think, on that hand. A little more complex. Bateau Bay will be looking for some movement to Jack or that bowl that's sitting on it. It's a tough one. Such a character, Christian Morgan. Champion bloke. Get around that one. A clean run will help. Oh, he's just got a little tap. It's out of the way. He can do it again next time.
You're going to have to get around that, mate. You'll get back there. If your weight's good, you'll get back.
What's Joel got? Another really good delivery. Holds his arm out a fair way, actually, from his body.
Fair try here, mate.
Oh, here we go. Around, clear run onto the jack, kicks it across, goes with it. How far back does he go? Nearly to the ditch. One now to Bateau Bay. That's a brilliant shot. But just enough of a clean run to make it good.
Yeah, yep.
Tell you what, this is close. This is very close. Christian. Oh, wow. Very strong. Very good second shot. There's a rounded ball as well. Where's he going to get to? Nearly there. Yeah, that was great. Mary Ingram from Fife in Scotland, welcome, mate. It's good to reconnect with everyone here and all of the tragics, all of the normal people that come and watch us. I love it. And Fife's still on my list. My eldest daughter, currently travelling around Europe. She'll be in Scotland in a couple of weeks, actually, I think. See if I can get her to drop her into a bowling club. Unlikely for that kid. Just a little strong, I think. Wanted Jack, wanted to run into the ditch. Played really nice weight for it. Only just missed. And opportunity now for Chayne Edwards.
Very close, mate.
Same kind of result.
You got tighter on him, mate. You changed your weight.
Oh, this one's a lot narrower.
You lost it.
Yeah. And a fair bit lighter. So not quite there, Matty. Bateau Bay holding one. A genuine opportunity now. Chayne Edwards to double this up. Well, I think he's quick into the ditch. Well, they'll do. One in the Narrandera. One to Bateau Bay. 7-3 is our score here after 6 ends. Can't see the big board at the moment. The guys are just adjusting them. But I can tell you, looking across, 6-4 on the far rink, 7-3 next door, 7-3 here. Bateau Bay have the advantage without a doubt. Matty Hazel, come on, Redbacks, rip in. Good on you, mate. I'm glad you're watching this, Matty. Haven't heard from you for a while. You got some big events coming up, young lady. Yeah, very good start, in fact, Ryan Wood. And running to the back, Richard Durnan. As I said, I always watch the lead battles pretty closely. I do think Ryan's had the advantage so far on more ends. Richard wouldn't be far behind him, and that's just the impression. I haven't taken any stats. And there he goes. Clean onto the jack. Sitting there a couple of inches off it. That's perfect. Just perfect bowling. One on, one back.
Very good.
And that's a good correction and a good home. Richard Durnan, he's done it well. Gary Murphy, he's left this a little wide, I think. Weight was okay. Just looking around behind me, Darren Morrison, bowls organiser here at Edlong, wandering round and round. He's one of the busiest blokes going round. They all are the organisers in these events, and shout out to everyone at the other clubs hosting at the moment as well. Beautiful as well. Bateau Bay with a couple. Redbacks don't want to get their heads down here. Stay up, be up at the head. To 11, the big board says 9 shots between them after 19 ends. Nearly a third of the way through. And Bateau Bay with a real advantage. The other thing about this, and we saw it at, I can't even think of what it was. The Interzone that was what I did last year. NBC Sports. I blotted that one from my memory. Holding 3 at the moment, by the way, Bateau Bay. But scores change very quickly. One team gets a run on, one end starts getting, one rink starts getting a run on, And that big board changes very quickly. Christian Morgan's just left that hanging out wide. David Lewis, g'day mate, good morning. Still not saying it.
It's going to come here somewhere anyway if they gobble it. Just get down the front there and get someone down there. There's nothing to work off out there.
So look around the other games going on. Some good scores getting up and about. I'll tell you about that in a second. You will see them pop up in the bottom right of the screen. You will see them pop up on the bottom right of the screen. I'm going to get rid of this headset.
All right, mate, good. Change it up.
How far off is it, bud?
About half a bowl. It is either here. That's pretty much the outside. You can even use that. Come in and off that. You get the edge.
I think I can just... I'll try and draw one crazy here on the point for you.
Okay. Yep.
Good.
Are we back? Yeah, we are. I just lost my audio for a second there. I'm not sure what actually happened. But, yeah, it's scores around the grounds at the moment as I watch Christian's bowl come to a finish. Not quite there. So Narrandera with a couple. 1, 2, 3. Probably 3 at the moment. Grandview's... Grandview's versus Warilla's very close. 15-17. Warilla up after 18 ends. Gunnedah up 18-10 over Port City after 17. Cabramatta winning 15-9 over Monavale after 15 ends. Foster down 5-20 after 18 ends. Soldiers Point getting a real run there. Club Maitland City clearly with the bye. I haven't seen DJ Dilworth yet. I'm sure he'll turn up. Chayne Edwards just wants a clean run past that. I don't think he's going to get it. Got an edge. Might be enough. No, not quite. Matty Thornton's got some work to do here. Needed to pump that in a bit, didn't quite. Still in a good spot. He's got another bowl to go and a shot on there for him. Just needs to tap that Bateau Bay bowl. Either edge it out and sit or push it on to Jack and back to his own bowl. Watching the breeze again. He said it was kicking up and heading straight across the green. It's not really at the moment. It's all the flags are pointing in different directions, so it's a bit fluky. Needs a hit to slow that down. Well, he's come in and he's done enough for a multiple here, a fairly decent multiple. Matty Thornton really needs to hit something now. Really needs some movement. See, let's bring the Club Maitland City guys. They've just turned up behind us now. In distinctive yellow and blue uniforms. Long discussion happening here. (20-12) after 20 on the big board. Matty lining up now. Needs to be fairly positive and into it. Needs to find something. And he's gapped it. He might get to that back one. No, he's got the edge and across. Or he may have actually got second shot. Turbo Pros, look at them. Just one. That's a huge rescue. Wowee. Needed to be in there, and he was positive enough to get a touch on something and lay down. Very well done. Oh my goodness, we may have a special guest. Chuck that on and see if it's turned on, mate. Yep, you can hear me? Excellent. I can't hear you, sadly. DJ, I'll see if it's turned on, mate. It won't be a sec.
Oh, I'll have to do it. But stand by.
Look better. More like you.
All right. Very shortly, once David hits the button for me. Waiting for it. How about now? Give us a test. No, not yet. Soon. He's doing I'm just looking out the window. He's got camera in one hand, phone in the other, switching this remote microphone on. Here he comes. Where's a good hat? Yeah, I know. Beautiful. Now I can hear you, mate. So we have the star of What a Load of Bowls podcast. Last episode came out yesterday talking about the Irish bowlers.
Yes, mate.
And we have DJ Dilworth, you legend. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Benny Crisp Packet. It's good to be here.
Yeah. Benny Crisp Packet, I haven't heard that one. That's good.
A good one.
I like that very, very much. You and Simon are doing a great job with that podcast, mate.
Thanks, mate. We're enjoying it. It's good fun. So it is, trying to get a bit of word out there about the game. Spread a bit more knowledge too, I suppose. That's what we're trying to do with these recent episodes, talking about different people from around the world that have maybe done something a few years back that people aren't aware of. And it's all well and good having a GOAT debate, but there's a lot more people out there that are involved that people might not know about. So.
I couldn't agree more, and they're certainly spreading the word about bowls. You get a lot of good feedback in that rules conversation that you were having with Simon a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
that was brilliant. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, there's a few more to come from there. The little fella's actually holding quite a few of that back and not telling me what he's going to ask me. He likes to get a genuine reaction of me on the air. Yeah, there's been some good ones, some bad ones, some silly ones. It's all part of the game, isn't it? It's giving people a say, and yeah, it's us interacting with a few different people as well, which is, like I said, it's good fun.
I couldn't agree more. I saw I've heard of one recently. I just haven't talked to you about it. Because listen to a podcast, I want to interact. I want to listen to this one. I have a friend who wanted this to turn into pennants, to turn into 3-bowl triples.
Now, if this was my podcast, I'd have something to say. But given that I'm on Bulls New South Wales duty here, I might actually just hold that back. I'll let that one go through to the keeper, man. Oh my goodness.
Apples has just jumped on, mate, said he can't understand you, but you're doing very, very well, frankly. Thank you.
If I had $1 every time Aaron Appleby said that, I wouldn't need to be here.
But anyway, congratulations for the Grade 1 final.
Yes, man, good to be here. We were lucky or unlucky, I'm not too sure yet. We'll see how we go, but we got the bye this morning, so boys have had a bit of a lie-in. We've just gone there down to the beach, had a bit of breakfast, and we're starting to make our way over here now. Have a bit of a roll-up before we play the mighty Wirral Gorillas this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be big. Have you got Lee Stinson?
I actually have drawn Lee Stinson. So,
excellent.
There's been a little bit of sledging going on behind the scenes.
Cannot believe we're not live streaming that game.
We were meant to be on the live stream Saturday afternoon, but luckily we're not there now because that was my ring too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sadly a conflict in scheduling, but that's the way it is. If I can get my stuff sorted out by then.
Yeah, man, after my experience on the Right at Home Challenge from the BPL, I'm not too disappointed not to be on the live stream.
How about Brodie Turner? Did I know that DJ has the deadliest forehand runner in bowls?
No, I don't even know who Brodie Turner is, mate.
Oh, Christian sitting there beautifully for 2 now. Bateau Bay's got a bit of a run on early on. These greens. Did you have a roll up yesterday?
We had a roll up yesterday, mate. We were at the far corner there. They're running beautiful. This one looks immaculate as well. They always are down here. It was always good coming down here for the state finals, for the state championships and stuff. And Bateau Bay, obviously, putting some local knowledge to the forefront here. Haven't played on these greens a fair few times. I dare say they might have set up a few roll ups. In fact, some of the guys maybe even used to play here too before moving to Bateau Bay. But they'll know the conditions pretty well from being the locals. So. And it's definitely, in the early part of the game, it's definitely working in their favour.
Absolutely right. They're doing it quite well at the moment. Narrandera, no slouches themselves from way out west. One of our most westerly clubs. I'm trying to think of anyone that's out past them. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm getting tapped on the shoulder.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it must be that one. Always the guys coming and tapping me on the shoulder while we're talking.
Yeah, they all want a piece of the action, mate.
That's it.
That's the reason I'm here too. Promote the podcast.
There you go. Matty Hazel telling me Hayes out past Narrandera. Yeah, I'd say so as well. There might be someone up north, northern New South Wales, that is also westerly, northwestern. I just can't think off the top of my head.
It's good to see something like I've played Grade 1 now for a few years, and it's good to see some of these new clubs coming into it. Obviously, with the introduction of Platinum Pennant and some grades stepping up. Look, a little bit disappointing. There's only 11 sides here. We would like to get a full 16 or a few more. And obviously, like I said, we've got the bye in our section, which is never really great fun. But I'd like to see Narrandera there. You know what? We wouldn't have played them previously. You know, and then you've got Gunnedah as well out there as well. That wouldn't have played Grade 1 for a few years. It's good to see them stepping up now and doing that.
That's it. I think Grandviews was saying the same thing. Actually, they haven't been in it much. Said they were lucky to make it through. Actually,
yeah.
But up here and having won, and then Dave Ellis's team, of course.
Are we allowed to mention that name on here?
Yeah, he's all right. He's starting problems as well. Controversy, I love it.
Don't say too much. You might start a petition.
I love it. I love all that stuff. That's what we do. It's sport, and everyone's got an opinion. And Seymour, mate, saying good morning, DJ.
Morning, Annie.
She's a lovely lady. Always on the stream, always watching.
Yes. Big follower of Club Listening.
What's Chayne got now?
Looks like one down at least, isn't he?
I'd say two. It was definitely two a second ago.
Just make a look at connection on the front ball and the jack down on his forehand.
Oh, look at Grandview's Ruler, 7-0. Oh, here we go.
Will he get down? Will he get down?
He does. There goes Jack.
Straight back. Sharp.
That's 3 at least, potentially 4. That's a huge conversion.
Huge turnaround. How good's this weather, Ben?
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
How good in winter, man.
Middle of winter.
Hardly a breath of wind.
It's nice and warm out in the sun. It was freezing cold this morning when these guys were turning up for their bacon and egg rolls.
Yeah, I was still under the Durnan.
It got cold last night. I actually had to put the heater on. I haven't had to do that for a while.
Yeah.
Usually pretty warm under a Durnan. But they're having a good discussion.
It could be 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think he's a big multiple. This is going to have to be a big effort from Matty to get it in there.
It's one of those ones. Looking at it from his perspective, you're happy cutting down as opposed to just chasing for the shot. Like you could chase the shot here and go quite a few down. You don't want to do that. So he is looking at that. Plant's obviously good on his 2 balls. Get him up in and around there. But I dare say the objective here is if you can get the shot good. If not, just cut it down. You don't want to lose another 4 or 5 now.
Yeah, they've already dropped 1-4.
Yeah, can't afford another one.
All the rinks pretty similar. 8-3, 8-4, 7-5.
Yeah.
It is really cool to watch the fun and games in the morning and even the first couple of ends, and then by this stage they're deadly serious, these lads.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Let's get down a touch.
Turbo Pros, he's going to need some help. He's got some help. Not enough.
Probably a bit fortunate to catch that wide one too, because that was a blue one being turned up in. Could have been worse.
Yeah, just see they're walking around it.
We'll see a few counted out here.
Measure's going to come out. 4. They pushed out 4 without measuring. So
measuring the 5th one. You weren't fortunate enough to make it through then, Ben? Playing your own state finals now?
No, sadly, we just missed out by
5.
Yeah, 5. Wow, that's a big score. Bateau Bay. No, I would have been playing at Wyson Park, Wollongong City today if I got through. But sadly, last round we won our game, but went down by I think 2 shots on the count bag or something. So it's pretty close. That should be turned off.
I didn't see this. Commentator code of conduct.
Oh, yeah, you meant to sign that, actually.
Oh, dear. What if I don't sign it? Does that mean I can say what I want?
It's just...
Who introduced this one? The Milton City boys having a laugh.
That's our Austin. The peanut gallery's huge.
Oh, just the usual jokes of, oh, could you understand them? I haven't heard that before. That's original, boys. That's original. Right.
They'll listen to your podcast anyway.
Yeah, they do. They tell me they don't, but then they quote every episode. So it's funny.
Yes, mate. Great start.
Who introduced this?
I was meant to bring it in last year. But
just here to promote the podcast, man.
That's right. What was your podcast called again? What a load of balls, I'll tell you now.
A load of balls. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Simon's website, the Bowls Academy.
The Bowls Academy website.
YouTube as well.
The Bowls Academy is such a good idea.
It is. He's working hard on that, Simon. He's been working hard behind the scenes on it. Just trying to work out what exactly is the call and what people want to see and what they want to sort of get into. But yeah, he's very passionate about the coaching side of things, Simon. So that's part of where the podcast came from.
So you can really hear it when he speaks about it.
Yeah. I just like to have a whinge.
Do you know someone called Rory McIlroy? No? That's right. Just got a message from the office. We've got quite a few Irish people in there.
You mean Rory McIlroy, the golfer?
McIlroy, that one, yeah. There you go. I don't know, man. I don't follow golf.
I've heard there's definitely a few more accents around the office now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've got Kira and
Michaela.
Michaela, yep. Yeah, Michaela was actually saying you sound like him because they're watching down the office at the moment. So the leads again.
Good start.
Have done okay. This, of course, is Gary Murphy, and he's put down a blinder.
Top shot.
It is there. That's that far, so the screw on,
Adrian Hill, who's
if you're under, it's good.
He's played some pretty good bowls. He's also played some that he looked very disappointed with, so he's a bit up and down at the moment.
Put in the first, look for Jack.
That's all up. We can only go one down there. Okay. Yeah, I'd go again.
He's got that one-eyed stare, just like Disco. He's come down pretty heavy, and
it's a little bit underneath what he wanted, I think.
Well, it is going to start to turn about now. Speaking of the greenkeepers, we've had a little breeze this morning, bright sunshine. You can see the sheen starting to build up.
It's going to get a bit quicker now.
It's going to get quicker. No real distinct turning hand, so no wide hand, no narrow hand at this point. Very even on both sides.
It's usually pretty good down here. One side will be a little bit wider than the other, but it's definitely not a wide side and narrow side.
That's close.
Good shot, but he's maybe just push that jack out a bit more for the redbacks to have a look at. Try to make a correction on his last. I don't know if he needs the width that he had, but top of the player going quicker. Still under.
Awesome, great ball.
He's got the shot out of it. I I'm not sure. I got to admit, I'm not sure about the high fives, to be honest.
No, we were talking about that last week.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the high five there, but...
You and I disagree on that, by the way.
Oh, dear. We'll not start that.
I wouldn't be celebrating necessarily that one, but there's a play weighted shot into a head.
A bit of a chance down there. Give me something else in there.
Yeah, he's 13-3. So this rink, I was about to say is the problem, but not really. They got, this is the biggest biggest margin, 10. 11-4.
4-7-5. They don't want that to get stretched out too much further. Like, obviously, it only takes a few ends, rattling off a few ends back to back, and that score will start to come down. But you don't want it to be stretching out too much further than that sort of 19, 20 shots at the minute.
Exactly right. Well, we're over a third of the way through.
Yeah.
Sorry?
21 ends, 63 total across 3 rinks.
Looks like he's searching a bit for this one too.
Oh, don't fill that hole up.
Yeah. More of a push.
Not much. Yeah, I had a roll up on this rink yesterday, and it was a bit actually different going away from the club than towards the club. I found coming towards the club a little more difficult myself. As I said, I'm not a state level player by any means, but we'll be able to see these a bit better.
What a top shot. Very good.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Have a little niggle down there, mate, on your back here.
Jimmy Glory's watching. Go Gorillas. Good on you, mate. Good to see you. Darren Draper, good morning. Oh, I've forgot to bring your hot sauce down. It's sitting in the fridge in the unit.
Yeah, there you go. You're looking at whatever weight you need to play to get under there. You can even work back off.
So a couple here at the moment to the Redbacks. A couple they really need, and a couple that I think are actually going to be pretty hard to move. It's off the line with Bowls in front.
They've changed the line. Still reaching now. Let's try to promote one of their own.
It's going to clunk that front one.
Oh.
Right, mate.
It doesn't make it any easier. Oh, it's Tony Shoeface. Get on him.
As
you can see, I'm a popular character.
He's exactly right. Everyone knows you, mate. Yeah, good. Tony Shoebridge, of course, gave us an interview this morning about the game and how well they're feeling. He's very good. Speaks very well, actually.
Does. Very experienced player, Mr. Shoebridge.
Mm-hmm.
Try there first up and see what happens.
Yep.
So it looks like what's Matty's saying there. He's got a smile on his face. He's pretty happy with the way things are going, weirdly. He was one that was nervous about being on camera too, by the way.
Was he?
Yeah.
That's a lovely bowl, Billy. You can do that yourself.
It's not so much to being on camera, it's the comments that you know are going to come from the sidelines. It's just...
You worry about that afterwards.
Shane going back to the forehand.
Mm-hmm.
So a bit more intent on the draw shot than trying to reach through everything here.
Oh, we've got the clear run. I thought he was into it.
Close again. Close to drawing it.
Very good. So he is 2 down. Bateau Bay holding, down 2. Redbacks have got it. Is he looking for cover or is he looking to build?
There's not much cover you can run for. They're not too far off the ditch. I think he goes to the backhand and tries to draw another one. He doesn't want to play forehand and leave a shoulder for Shane to work off. It's hard for Shane to get the shot, so I think you just try to roll one down here on the backhand. Get back to your own, you get back to your own. Looks on the wider side.
Oh, good call, yeah.
Good. Yep.
Not much else on for Shane other than just that draw again. If he can get a couple of rolls out of his own, it's on the running surface. It's sitting okay for him. Not a foot or two on his last. Get that ball flush, he might have a chance.
Oh, jeez. Just turn around, it's Darren Morrison, the great organiser. He's standing behind us, scared the heck out of me, actually.
Pretty imposing figure. I just thought it was in the clips.
He's left. He's gone.
Gotta love those interruptions.
Then we get them a lip a bit. So I've just been asked for a Cabramatta score. Cabramatta Monavale 19-11. So Cabra's up after 19 ends. Foster 6-24 after 20. Those scores are being updated as we speak. So we've got Warillas up 25-18 over Grandviews. Port City Gunnedah. Gunnedah's actually kicked away from Port City 25-21 by the looks. Sorry, 25-10, my apologies. After 21 ends. So I'm just, with that man coming up behind us, I missed the what Chayne did there.
He tried a similar shot, but he was underneath.
So a couple.
Couple to Narrandera. Narrandera. I'm just playing the accent.
It's it, you have to.
Shane Raven now too. So he loves being on camera, that fella.
Yep.
He'll be lapping this up.
We did sort his facial hair out, just I think for this morning. Shane. So two Narrandera. Now heavily needed two. We'll just see.
They're holding on the rink next door as well, and they started off on the end of the rink beside that, so there may be a mini comeback coming on. We just need to get a bit of momentum behind them.
Momentum, yep. Very much
a big thing.
Game of momentum this, and as we said, over 3 rinks, the scores can change very quickly. They're not out of it yet, but they're getting to that stage, so you need to paying attention and getting into it.
You see the City boys out studying the Monavale Cabramatta game. That's the rinks we play on after lunch. So, boys are keeping a close eye on what's happening over there.
They're all lined up against the rink over there. Good on. Look at those flags. He's dead still here.
It's not moving, is it?
No, not good. No excuses.
Lovely part of the world, the Central Coast, isn't it?
It is, really is. Jeez, getting the coughs at the moment. Actually, DJ, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to get some water. Excuse me.
Go for it, mate. You're good. Nah, I'm good, man. Thank you. Bit of a loose couple of starters from the leads, but and Wood just trying to add the 2 feet on his last one. Close that gap a bit, make it a bit harder for Narrandera. Not a bad correction.
Oh, you got 1-0. 1-0, big time. Through that. Stand up. Come on, boys. Go and shut the door, guys. Let you in, mate. Clean it up, bud. Come on, guys. Go, Gary. Go, guys. Push, mate. Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, guy. Make sure you. Mate, you last, mate.
Bit of an overcorrection there. Adrian held.
This is at 3 there to Bateau Bay. It is.
Yes. Murphy trying to have another one again. Really consolidating what they've got there already. It's a bit under.
Yeah.
Just giving Narrandera a bit of a look there.
I feel better now.
Shane Morgan, which is right on the map.
One of the great characters in bowls is young Christian, is he? He's a funny man, yeah. Every time I see him, he's up and about. It's like he's had too much caffeine.
to get this one in. Doesn't want the head build up against it too much. Not a million miles away. Got to get down. Something to work with. Past the head. Always good to have them past the head.
You get down there and shut it down there as well.
The club's open now, so we're starting to see a lot of people turn up.
Crowd definitely building.
So not too bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't change much.
Wow, going to 30-16 now over Port City. Port City's pretty local too, aren't they?
No, a bit further away
Bit
from
further
us,
on.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. 3-4 hours away, I think.
Yeah, that's right. My apologies. Way up there, Coughs. That's right. Soldiers Point 24-6 over Foster.
24-6.
Yeah, Cabramatta 25-15. And Warilla 25-18, as reported earlier.
Don't be short for your first. I'd rather you get it right. Get it right here.
There you go. It's one way to clear it.
It's all for Matthew Thornton to try and do now. At least 3 there.
Interesting, and I think, as it kind of has been, I think that's been the main difference. You know, Matty's having a rescue most of the time, and
there's a few head wobbles and going on out there at the minute. There is, from a few guys in a red shirt. Like I said, it's good to see them stepping up to this level. Haven't been here for a while. Thrown into the deep end on the live stream.
Not wrong. Their next game,
it's going to settle down into it.
Their next game's against Foster. That'll be interesting. So that's green 1, so they'll be around the corner as well. Yeah, as you said, you've got Warilla.
On those 3 rinks over there, don't we?
Green 2 over that way. Yep, that one there. Geez, that'll be a good game, actually. Your game against Lee Stinson's going to be a good one. There's some good players in there, mate. That's going to be a ripper.
Yes, here we go. Am I leading up against Peter Thing? Chayne just trying to add another. Really put the pressure on Matthew here if he can get this one in.
He got the weight to get through that little gap.
Have to get on there, but I think that's both his balls to promote, so possibly there'll be a measure for that one, but I think Matthew's basically only got 4-hand draw now.
That's it, that's all he's got.
That is his coming in to work off. Can't be losing another 3 or 4.
No, definitely not. Not, you know, close to halfway through this rink's game.
They're interested. They're interested. Oh, that's a big help.
Oh, that's massive.
Big help. Big help. Dare say we'll see an attack from Chayne here, but he'll probably follow him down now and try and make that a couple of rolls.
See, that's what he's, he left the line up to move that. He's got, knowing he's got multiples all around it. I'm going to put this away. Sectional play is important. The scoreline at the end will be vital, especially seeing what's going on in the other rinks.
Especially when you got the 5 rounds or whatever it is that we're playing. It's all the points are going to matter.
It's not super positive.
He's only just going to make it, I think. Just the one. There's still 1, so...
Yeah, it's it. Well, it's better than the 4 they were holding. So Matty Thornton's rescue was
Matty's done
huge.
pretty well there. It's one of those ones I'm just going to get in the area and hope at least I cut down. If I get the shot, it's a bonus.
What we got here? Brodie Turner saying Edlong's home to the reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the BPL Cup, Nathan Malloy. That's interesting. Yeah, because they did, and Darren Morrison as well. That was huge. Dean Andrews, morning. G'day, mate. Yeah, thanks for that. Watching from Marupna in Victoria. Go the Gorillas, he's saying.
Say that one again.
Marupna.
It's a different world out here. There's some clanging names out there.
Yeah, there are. I had Kira struggling with Woi Woi.
Oh. It takes a bit of getting used to it, Kira. I've always wondered with that one, but we've got curry near home that we refer to as curry. We've got wagga down south that we refer to as wagga. Why is Woi Woi not just Woi?
You should be more why boy. So of course Rupman's out near Shepparton, just down south, just near the river there. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, great start.
Start, buddy. Very good.
Start here.
I struggle with place names in New South Wales. In Perth, there's a 𝐒𝐭𝐬 in Perth as well, but it's called 𝐒𝐭𝐬𝐬. 𝐒𝐭𝐬 and 𝐒𝐭𝐬. And
we went to Tamworth last year to grade 4, and I'm telling everyone we're staying in a motel on Goonagoo Road. It's gonna get
No, I don't know. It took me ages to get that as well. Andrew Lynn kept correcting me for that one.
No, as far as I was there, we were staying in Goonagoo.
Yep. Gunoo. So my and near where I used to live in Western Australia, there's a place called that. You reckon you could say that?
No, I'm not saying that.
Anyone just wonder, it's Coburn Sound.
Maybe earlier, before you made me saying that code of conduct, we might have got away with it, but now I'm saying my life away, I'm not saying that. It's entrapment, so it is, Ben.
Moving balls around. Yep.
Gary Murphy in there. Been pretty steady from what I've seen so far, Gary.
Exactly what he is, yeah, consistent.
Come on, Gary.
No fuss, just draw that ball.
I've seen him play before, I can't think of where, but yeah, just steady is the...
Well, you're fair to get it right, man. I can understand you not remember where you were. You're in a different location every other day with it, too.
Yeah, I heard 2 weeks at home, can't believe that. My wife didn't know what hit her either. It was a
Hill. He just looks a bit sort of on edge, Adrian. That's one of his better ones from I've seen. I think he just needs to settle down into the game a bit more.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment, I'd say, DJ. That's
just looking at the mannerisms and the body language, just a little bit
tense. Yeah.
Just look at Gary there. He's just no fuss. Hold the ball. I'm just playing balls. Social gala on a Tuesday. No pressure.
Working.
Close again. Wait's very, very good.
I think he's been there or thereabouts the whole time.
Underneath. Now we wait for the thirds to walk to the mat.
This was my thing on that rules discussion you had. I think the amount of time it takes to discuss the shot, and you can't have a shot clock, as someone pointed out to me. I think you're right. But
no, you can't, because how do you police? That's the big thing. It's all right for TV events and stuff like that there, but yeah, for these type of events, like it is in the rules. Like if you think that they're taking too long, that you can speak to the umpire and the umpire can assess it. But I don't think there's too many people do it deliberately to upset opposition.
No. Well, he's got a couple of rest on there.
Around the hard their way, they'd lock this up pretty quick on the backhand. A bit harder for Bateau Bay.
Yeah, just take it away.
We're halfway through the game nearly now. You start sort of racking a few ends together. Don't need to go chasing big counts just yet. It's just a matter of racking ends together. That's just what
when you look at the Gooley O'Donnell game there, 7-all now.
Yep, just chip away, win ends.
Yeah. 11-6, still 5 shots between them. Should be driving off.
Yeah, well, he's won the last 2 ends, because that was 11-4. So I haven't also won the last 2 ends there. He's just racking up the ends. That's all you got to really do. So Manny Thornton can just do the same with his team here. All of a sudden that score gets narrower and narrower. Pressure then builds on Bateau Bay. That hand just seems to be holding a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, just you're not wrong. There's absolutely no breeze, but you come in. You do have a little bit of weight. Christian looking now to knock it away. Yep. Yeah, perfect.
Pretty good shot there. It is still a shoulder to rest off, but it's got to be got. be on his way, maybe about 6-7 inches shorter than that to sit in front of the jack. But so he's up to Shane Edwards now. His weight's been immaculate so far, Shane.
1, 2, 3, probably 4 to Narrandera. On this end at the moment, Bateau Bay, Chayne, who's just had an absolutely remarkable game as well. Look at the crowd getting into it in the background. What are they laughing at? You can hear the carry on.
Yeah. Lining up for your autograph.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So he's playing positive at this. Is he going to hold? He is going to hold. Well
Oh, and kicked it and stayed with it.
That was just that unfortunate thing with that where Christian's fell. It just gives Shane that little bit more confidence to play that weight. Like I say, he wouldn't have minded being just in front of the jack because if he had hit the ball, he would have with it. But he'll do for there. Matty's got an opportunity to get down there. Only take a couple of rolls to make 2 or 3 out of that. But just the way that hand seems to be holding the last couple of hands. That's the shot he's got to play. He can work off his own as well. That Brody Pitham, was it? Yeah.
All right on the stack, man.
Your teammates coming around going, oh, geez, he's commentating.
Yeah, I know.
You get that. Boy, you can get that on the jack.
You reckon the subtitles comments for me, not you?
What? Where? Here? I don't know. I haven't turned them off. Oh, yeah. Who threw that one again? Chayne. Let's get a write down my replays. All for the socials, mate.
Well, get that one.
Daniel Hill's having a laugh. Get on you, Daniel. Ooh,
What he's saying there.
He's now 2 or 3 down after that. It was a bit unfortunate.
Mm. Boom. Geez, that kicked Jack harder than it looked. Really ran across, didn't it?
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah, got unlucky. Turbo Pros. I don't see the guys in the ones use them very often.
Ah, they're not. They're very, very narrow. Can't really draw around things too often with them unless you're on a very fast synthetic green or something.
I've seen Peter Taylor use them though.
But he's one of the only ones. And actually, when I first got to the 100, Nathan Dawson used them.
Yep.
They're 2 of the only people I've seen use them well. At a consistent high level. But yeah, not a fan of the narrow with bowls myself. I'd rather a wider set. You can play all the shots with them. Just trying to draw around these or catch that white purple one, turn it a bit closer.
He's a bit quick.
He is quick, isn't he? Very positive. I wonder did he have a different shot on his head there?
Yeah, he's laughing about it. He's walking back.
I wonder, is the angle maybe deceptive?
Is he down to the back ones?
Has Narrandera got the shot? No, they're still looking positive as well. Christian's calling hit that white one, you get all of these.
It's it, hit that one, that one, that one.
Yeah.
Wow, trick shots.
He's not wrong, but yeah, it's an interesting one. I think just with the position they find themselves in too, Matthew might just want to try and settle back down to a draw. Get a feel for the green.
Christian Ben Morgan. I haven't called him Ben yet, by the way.
Ben.
Yeah. I know it's his nickname, and that's what I call him myself, but...
There we are, 400 runner. Looking for the white ball. A lot of weight to split everything.
Little bounce out of his hand.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh,
stickers coming in. That's
could not have got more unlucky, I don't think.
Ah, dear. 1, 2... I'd say that green was close as well. Not going to measure. Just look out the window there, but there's definitely a difference in demeanour with the 2 skippers, isn't there?
Oh, it really is, yeah.
One's enjoying the weather, the other one's got the weight of the world on his shoulders.
That's it. Chayne just smiled, even his last shot that he didn't quite get. He came back with a smile on his face. Oh, yeah, I'll stuff that up, kind of thing. I didn't see the call. I'm sure the seconds will update the score in a second. So we can see the scoreboard. I reckon it might have been, it was 3 or 4.
3. 17-5. Yep. Yeah, on the board after 11 ends.
Yeah, wow. No, I didn't need that.
No, they didn't, but like I said, still a bit of time, still 10 ends left. Just got to try and get the big board down so the other rings can try and do something. We are still in the group stages, so all points count. But you nearly got to look at that one and think, well, if we can get our point, it's a bonus here, fellas. Let's just try and get the score down and give the other guys a chance to get the big board up and get all the points. So there they go. I'm going to love you and leave you, Ben, now. I'm going to do my warm-ups.
No worries. Enjoy that. DJ, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem,
as
man.
always.
Later on the weekend.
And once again, everyone get on board and find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get it. What a Load of Bowls. That's the one. Brought to you, DJ Dilworth, Simon Little. Yeah. And thanks, mate, for bringing that to us. I love it.
Can you record all that and every time I said it and send it to Simon? He's got to pay me for that. So.
Good, my friend. Good luck this afternoon.
Thanks, Benno.
We'll talk to you later. Well, that was a treat. DJ Dilworth, like I said, What a Load of Bowls podcast. Get onto that, it's great. Every Thursday morning it comes out.
You know where to put them, buddy.
I'd stay there, mate.
So yeah, just a couple of guys took it from behind me. Yeah, is the Cabra score correct, Mark Baker? It's actually 28-18 at the moment. Cabramatta are up, pretty close to it. So we've got the volunteers running around doing all those scoreboards for us. We appreciate it very much.
Good. Head roll, mate. Acres of room. You just got to beat the front. The front's up. Up high.
So once again,
no, he's just talking about needs a little tool.
Harry Murphy, Mr. Consistent. His first really short one, I'd say.
Go, mate. Tidy it up, buddy. You got 6 metres on your last one.
And we'll run it to the back. I thought it was going to be ditch weight, but not quite. It's going to run all the way back nearly to the line, nearly to the hole. So shout out to everyone in Narrandera if you're watching. Everyone at Bateau Bay as well. I'm trying to put the emphasis on a different syllable every time so that I get it right at least once. Adrian Hill backhand. Well, clunks into that one and sits. He's got second shot. Pretty heavy. Pretty heavily indeed. What's the time? 10:30.
Pick up, boys. Pick up. Well done, boys.
Some celebration next door. I'm not sure what happened. I think someone won a measure.
Mate. Oh, you're playing it under the green.
Bateau Bay once again with the advantage. They just seem to have that every single time. They've just got the edge over Narrandera right now. There's Ben. Oh, he's pumped that one. That's a Bateau Bay bowl. I don't think it's in for another shot though. Still 2.
You get round ideal if you get that and turn it over.
Paul Johnson, thanks for that, mate.
Here, buddy. Yes, mate. Great job.
That's well, he's kicked Jack across a little bit. I don't think it helped, but they do have 2 and in a better position at the moment. So the Redbacks have got Look, they've got to move something around. They've got to try to start to find shots. They're 18, 19, 20, 23. No, 20. Yep, 23 shots down on the big board. 31 ends, so we're nearly halfway through this game. We're over halfway through on this rink. 10 ends down on each, finished on each other. The other two rinks at the moment. 11-6 next door. It's actually 13-6 now. The third rink, I can't quite see at the moment. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Bang. Bang. Bin's moved it. Bin's had a ripper. And he's punched it through, and they are now holding shot. Here's the replay. Edge off that one. As I said, they needed to move something around, and they have. Jack punching through into the ditch and sitting there. And that there is Adrian Hill's bowl. Magnificent. Wowee, that's a big turnaround, Narrandera. Confidence builder for Ben. And of course, being Christian Morgan. It was close. If he could punch it in, didn't quite hit it hard enough. Great shot, Chayne. Just a careful draw here, Matty. Going to the ditch is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Hurry, mate. Hurry. Oh,
Dale, welcome. Oh, he's running short. As we said, it's a tough shot in there. The edges can be a bit funny sometimes, especially here because this is the rink that's right outside the door from the club. So standing on the edge, the grass right near the edge might be a bit funny. So we'll see what happens if they get right there. If I was Chayne, I reckon I'd be looking at something fairly strong. He's got a couple there. Oh, I tell you what, he might get some luck, and he has. Wow. Edge off the front, bounced into those two front bowls, and through goes the Narrandera bowl. Bang. And he's pushed it hard enough that it fell in the ditch. 2 shots currently to Bateau Bay. I think I'm just popping my head up out the window to see where the third one is. Yeah, 2 shots at the moment.
We got the next one.
He's got to get in there. It's got to be close. These bowls are a foot and a half maybe from the ditch. It's not a lot of room to draw into. I'm not sure what Christian called him. Oh, looks pretty wide. Needs to turn now. No.
You're in the squad.
Goodness me.
Good to always use my own bowl.
Now, luck's a fortune. I can tell you now that was some kind of shot.
Good line. What we want.
19-5 on this rink. 13-6 next door. 10-13. A huge turnaround over there for Narrandera. So they're a rink up at the moment. Only halfway through. Ryan Wood to lead off once again. Said it a bit, I love watching this man bowl. He's got such a good form. Lines himself up really well. Fixes his chair in position. He's a typical wind-up, 3 swings, 3 practice swings, and away he goes. And he's pulling results like that. He's amazing.
Oh, I haven't been able to do
Keep going, Bateau. Come, Dickie.
His name, Botha, go Bateau. Yeah, that's pretty cool, that rhymes. I like that. Go Bateau.
Yeah, mate, stay there.
Well, Leeds going at it once again. And 1 on, 1 back. Perfect. Just perfect.
Come, boys. Oh, you want to be tough, be tough. What do you think from there? Yeah. Run out, Richard. Yeah, good, Dickie. Ready for here, mate. Dead off.
Oh, Bato's got the one. I don't think Narrandera's in any disadvantaged position there, though, on that one.
Good.
Big smile on Gary's face. Oh, I love it. As we said, Mr. Consistency, and here he goes again. You want to run with it. Oh, he's just giving it away, but, you know, he's in a good position. Oh, that texter. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts. Get some chalk spray. That's the message for everyone out there. Don't touch the bowls. Pet hates. Ranting and raving. Sorry, everyone.
Underneath.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, that little touch on the way through actually helped him out and a really good home. Adrian Hill, as we said, looked a bit tense, maybe a bit inconsistent. He's still able to put a good shot in.
Fair effort, Gary.
Oh, bump and slide. Oh, well.
Same again.
Once again,
Roll onto that. There's good.
they're doing very well, just not quite holding the shot at the moment. Adrian's in a good position again. He's played up very strong, wants to be careful. Oh, he's going to knock that through, sit it back and be in there for 2 shots. Not what he was aiming for.
Yeah, have a little swing, mate. You halve the red onto it. Yeah, because I get that. Yeah, well, as you said, mate, just swing it in. We've got 2 in there. Sort of not going sort of crazy.
So again, we're halfway through the game.
You know?
And I get the feeling we're about to have another special guest, and someone I think will be with us for the next few days as well. The busiest man on the planet right now. My good mate, Mr. Darren Morrison. Welcome, mate.
Thank you, Danny. Good morning, everyone.
How good's your club?
Oh, sensational. You even got the weather right as well so far. So.
Yeah, you got the weather right so far. That's right. We're predicting a bit of rain over Saturday and Sunday. Not too much. But your team's done a great job, mate. We're loving it here.
Yeah, it's been very exciting for the club to host the state again.
Right up in front of your mouth, mate.
Right here, mate.
You sound like you're whispering. There you go.
Yeah, no,
that's all right. That's all right.
Very exciting to host it. A lot of preparation's been going into it behind the scenes. So, it's nice that it's all come together. The hard part of organisation's done. And it's, let the players do their thing out there.
Yeah, they're often very self-managing, aren't they? It's all about preparation, and then once they're here, go for it.
That's it.
Here he comes, Ben. Christian Morgan with a brilliant third shot in there now, and Narrandera holding a bunch. Bit of a target, though, Daz.
It's a bit of a target. It's been a fairly good game out there at the moment. The Bateau boys are playing very well. They should be used to our greens here. They've been here nearly all week rolling up. So, but as we know, especially with conditions of greens, they change from day to day. And effort from Joel there.
Yeah, that's pretty handy, mate.
But yes, it's I think probably the greens will start picking up a little bit now. They've been sort of heavy dew every morning.
Right, your collar down for you, mate. Just get here and crack it. Yeah. Sorry, we've just got to sort out the microphone position for Daz. He's wearing a vest. Looks amazing in it, but crackly.
Both again. That one?
There we are. Keep that microphone in front of your noggin. Yeah, perfect, buddy. So you've had a successful year, mate.
Yeah, it's been a good year.
So BPL Cup for a start. Won that. Who were your teammates?
BPL Cup was Nathan Malloy was lead. Lee Treffown was second. Lee was also MVP for the final series up there.
Yeah, nice.
So we re-qualified through our club section probably about a month ago. So off the regional finals again.
Oh, you're back?
Trying to defend our title.
Bring it on. I'd love to see that. Hopefully that's at my Wamo, isn't it? I'll be down there. I might just come out and mark your game, actually. That'll be good. I'm not probably going to qualify, but I'll come down and get on the final. That'll be good fun.
It was an absolute awesome experience. I was lucky enough to be at a BPL at Moema. I was working with Bowls Australia. We had one of our conferences on the same time. Absolutely awesome setup down there. Pine Rivers, there's second to none. Absolutely awesome. No matter where you're sitting around the greens, you're close to the game of BPL. So you're playing sort of BPL Cup of a night time, and during the day you're watching all the superstars live in action. Yeah,
I've not done a Pine Rivers. Only been to Moema. That was the conference that got me into the game. Actually, was that one there. Been unemployed young man at the time. Oh, just missed. They're holding 4 there at the moment. Narrandera. Yeah, so monster effort. That's a tough one to win, by the way, the BPL Cup. And then you've come out and with the champion pairs as well.
With Hemi, that was a roller coaster. Well, the final was a roller coaster.
Boy, it wasn't. Jeez. I was watching that from Greece. I was over the moon.
Yes, it was a very long week of playing 4 games of pairs and nearly playing every day from Monday to Friday. Good effort there. But yeah, no, it was sort of battled our way through nearly every game, with its different stages, and the semi sort of was probably our best game we put together against the state pairs champs. And then the final, the rain hit and changed everything, and conditions were changing all the time, and we were sort of lucky enough to.
Oh, here we go. He's going to move it.
Shot from Chayne.
He may even have shot. Maybe have 2. Maybe.
Very close to 2 there now. It was a very good shot from Chayne there. That could have been a bit of a game changer. Well, 4 down, bit of momentum shift, but
he's gone 4 down to at least 1 up. So that's a 5-shot turnaround. That's nuts. It's exactly what he needed to do. The shot was on. He played it well. Yeah. So huge effort. Tell us about the last 2 ends of the champions. They'll be burned in your memory, I'm sure.
Yes. Oh, the second last end we tried to forget, but
was it you dropped the 6? Was it?
Dropped a 6 the second last end, and we picked up a 4 the last end to win it. It was.
I've got to say.
Yeah, the 6 sort of come out of nowhere. The Razor and Kyle played sort of a really good end. They put six bowls within mat length sort of thing. And we sort of poked around at it. It's amazing after the game. Hindsight's a great thing. It's the amount of people that come up going, we thought you were gone when you dropped the 6 on the second last end. And how come you didn't drive at it? And, different situations of those. It's always fun.
It's tougher on the green, obviously, than watching. I say that all the time sitting here in commentary. I get to sit here and judge everyone. But you just don't know. Here we go. Look at that. That's how clear the sky is at the moment. We've still got a good view of the moon out there, wherever he's pointing.
Not a cloud in the sky at the moment. It's actually sensational. And no wind at all at the moment. It's just still.
Look at all your pennants who's up there on the flagpole. They're not moving an inch. It's beautiful out there.
Hey?
I'd love to be playing out there.
It would be perfect conditions for bowls. There'll be no excuses out there at the moment.
None. Here we go.
Playing attacking weight here. Trying to get the shot rolling. He's rolling through.
He stopped it.
Stayed for shot.
Well, You play the weight for it. If you're going to do it, that's well. Is that a toucher in the ditch? It's not, is it?
Come on, mate.
Surely.
Cracking bowl.
No, one in Narrandera.
Shot from Matty there.
Yep.
17-6 there on 12.
He's done it well, Matty Thornton. He's had to rescue a lot. He's going to the head down. That was the first time I think that he got to the head where he was a multiple up. He had 4, and Chayne obviously managing to remove Jack.
It's important for Matty now in this rink to try and see how close they can get. Maybe not 13 behind on the rink. You know, they can try and get as close as they can. There's a rink there of Gooley and O'Donnell, that's sort of close, and Shuey's rink there in front by 8. So, you know, the game can turn quick in Pennant. It only takes, if you can string a couple of good ends together, get a couple of multi, get a bit of confidence, change the length, change something.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. You got 3 rinks, 14-6 in the middle is correct. I'm just trying to look at that other score, 10-13, 10-16, my apologies. Looks good as well. So, yeah, 6 shots up on that one, 8 shots in the middle. Yeah, I'd like to see this one even up a little bit.
I even think that other rink might have actually just picked up a 3 that end. I think it might be 19 now.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, 19.
Gets the big board back to 13. You can sort of chip away now. You're not going to score 13 shots in one end. But if you can string sort of 6 ends together across the 3 rinks,
see it shot after shot.
Give yourself a good chance at the back end.
Tim Ball just saying the scoreboard setup's wonderful. And, yeah, that's a new one by Kira. A wonderful comms lady that's been here. She's designed all that wonderfully, and well done Spacequake Sports getting it up there. New look, we're trying to... Our comms team does such a good job setting all this up and getting everything done for us. They work very hard. And Spacequake Sports makes it easy for me because I just get to come down and sit down and talk about bowls and for a day.
We don't have to worry about moving cameras or updating scores ourselves.
I'd love to see this live scored. That's our next step, I think. Let's have this mobile phones out next time.
Better H. Get up.
Gary Murphy here, mate. He has been very consistent. Even DJ was saying the same thing.
I was lucky enough to play a few years at Terrigal with Gaz. He always played second for us at Terrigal. Very, very consistent bowler. He's always around in the area. He's always going to give his bowl a chance.
It's always in a good, or ending in a good position like that one just did there. He didn't get the shot, but in the spot where Jack's going to move to.
Yep, good.
Just well, there you go. There's the absolute.
The old saying of missing in the right areas. Gaz is one of the specialists at it. You know, he's always in that vicinity of getting shot or setting up for the player behind him, which is, as I say that, right on cue, he drops one short on the line.
The curse, the commentator's
Welcome
curse.
back to commentary.
Yeah.
We've got to stop rapping people, I think.
Look how good he is. Whoops.
No, right on cue.
Rob Wallace says he's come on, Bateau. He's cheering from the cruise ship. Oh, you know what I mean, mate? No, Darren Draper. How's your back after carrying Hemi in that pairs final?
I think Hemi was the one doing a fair bit of carrying there. I think.
Yeah, run her out, Benny.
No, it's quite funny. A lot of people probably didn't know about Hemi, and talking to people throughout the sort of, especially up the Australian Open, people were talking about, oh, you know, who was Hemi that you played with? Like, Hemi played down at the ACT for a few years, played a few Australian sides championships for the ACT, won 2 state triples in the ACT, and also 2 or 3 state number 1 headers in the ACT. So he's a very well recognised bowler.
Yeah, he's known down in Canberra. They kind of know him well. Didn't hurt.
He's counting, but he's opened up the jack now. Bateau Bay got sort of 4 bowls sitting right past the jack there. This is could be a big shot here for Joel.
You're not wrong. There's
try and trail the jack. He could be sort of 5 down to probably 5 or 6 down. Turn this around to be 3 or 4.
Oh, look, he's just going to... didn't quite get the shot. Definitely second. But you're right, there's a real cluster down the back, just down to the rear right. You'll see there on the left of the screen of Bateau Bay bowls. Jack gets to there, and they're in a world of hurt.
It's given Chayne a good shot there now. He's got a good opportunity to play sort of through Joel's bowl to the jack, or he's going to hang around. Chayne, one of our skippers here on the Central Coast for the Central Coast rep team.
Central Coast Zone and Central Coast District, as it'll be, region as it'll be soon, yep.
Got to get used to the new terminology.
Right.
It's not too bad for us. We're currently Bowls Central, were Bowls Central Coast. Now we just swap it around to Central Coast Bowls, so it's only the bowls that moves from the front to the back of the name.
So the regions aren't up yet on the... so I've asked for the regions to be put on the results portal as of the 1st. Oh, here we go. Well,
it's another one sort of that probably helps a little bit there, because now something's come through. Chayne's just got to be... It's all about weight. Weight's so critical of this shot from Chayne. He doesn't want to sort of get the edge of his own and run through, and he's just got to play the right weight here, try and hang around, give himself another bowl in the head, set himself something up for the last one.
Here's Darren Draper with the call. Hemi Palmer's a gun. He and his brother Rhett Palmer won the New South Wales and Australian junior pairs when Hemi was 14 and Rhett was 16. Well, that's just jumped that through, so there's 2 now to Narrandera. That's pretty amazing. Hemi, good on him when he's a junior. I didn't know that. And he was, known in Canberra. He got the right... Yeah, just hit the wrong angle there, didn't he? Well, it's just gone 11 o'clock. Anyone who's watching on a device and has their TV on as well, the Trump-Biden debate just started, if anyone's interested. I'm not particularly...
Not going to be as interesting as the bowls here at Edelong.
Damn right, exactly.
What's he done here? Well, not too far.
Good. Still got it. Play made it better.
Played probably a good bad one in a way. He's probably only holding one, but he's taken the shot away from Chayne there a bit now.
Mate, I reckon he was heart and mouth there at the moment. I reckon he was not enjoying watching that go down at all. Trent Whittingham, g'day mate, morning. Oh, they're at Taraji Park where they does. There you go. Thank you for that. Oof.
Some good games happening around across the other sections there. I noticed Port City are trying to make a bit of a comeback against Gunnedah. Gunnedah got off to a great start.
Yeah, they jumped.
And also the Warilla Grandview's game over there. Warilla in front
34-27.
Yeah, I just looked across the board there now. 35-33 at the moment on 40 there at the moment. But
yeah, Gunnedah's up, according to this, 36-25. I'm not sure what the current score is. The Volunteers doing a very good job running around with the scoreboards, of course. 31-19, Cabramatta over Monavale. Foster, is making a comeback. They were 26-5 down, I think. It's now 15-29. Foster picking up their game. Now, that'll be 1, I'd say, to Narrandera on that. No, 2. 19-7 after 13. Is that so? 14. So it's just the 1. We got there 44-32 after 41 ends. Yeah, wow. 21 ends left over 3 rinks.
Next 10 ends are going to be very important for Narrandera to get themselves as close as they can on the master board, give themselves a big opportunity at the back end of the game.
Yeah, just keep
Bateau
going.
Bay's been sort of cruising for the majority of the game well in front.
Yeah, if they can just keep going. Yeah, 34-35 over there. That's very close. Grandview's one. Just get my little telescope out so I can see these things. My eyes aren't that good anymore. 39-21. Yeah, Cabra up 39-21, and obviously I can't see around corners. So if you want to see the results after the game, so at about, I'd say about midday, jump onto the BowlsLink results portal, find whichever club you want to, whichever grade you're looking for, and the results will be up there. That's all the grades from all of the clubs that are hosting the state finals. Good leading.
Yeah, good. Very good, mate. Good, mate.
Well, there you are. Just looking at the other matches come through. Gunnedah and Port City are 37 all now after 40 ends. So Port City has made a massive comeback there.
Head up, head up.
Yeah. They were down and out. Narrandera not looking good. It's all right. Timmy Thornton's over there. He'll sort him out.
It's good to see with the Gunnedah team actually got a lot of younger players in the team. Timmy and Ellie and Ella, and it's really good to see a lot of younger players involved playing Grade 1 pennants in their club.
Ella, I haven't even seen her. Oh, there she is, yeah. Wow.
Good, you know, and looking across the green, a lot of younger players playing across through all the clubs.
Yeah, it's not a...
Fantastic for the sport.
It's not the old man's game that everyone thinks it is. You say that a lot. Or bowlers know it. It's just
see if 𝐏𝐬𝐬𝐧 can redeem himself after last time.
Don't give him a rap.
Might give him a rap here. Smooth delivery.
He's a bit heavy.
This time, but once again gave the bowler a chance, which is good.
Good amount of people in the club, mate. Look at it.
Yeah, crest slowly building. It was a bit of a slow start this morning, but
it's freezing.
It's starting to. More and more people are starting to turn up now.
As they're defrosting.
The City boys are starting to roll in, ready for their afternoon game.
Yeah, they're all defrosting. Coming out here because it's crisp this morning. Clear night, no wind. It just got cold. And then, turning up this morning, a little bit of fog out where I was.
Hope he's got the same weight here, Gaz, because he's got a tighter line. Just needs to work off the front one, which he has done.
Shot.
Got the shot out of it. Well played, Gaz. So just point there in front, 39-20 against Foster. Trying to get themselves back into that game out the back there, number 4.
Oh, it's 39. So that must be being updated because I can watch this and see who's updating it. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I have to refresh that because I lost things there. No, 29-15 I've still got. DJ can't get enough. He's come up and tried to give us grief. Been looking like he's playing. Was a positive line. I don't think he had the real positive weight that he needed, but he's actually pumped his own ball through to a pretty good spot.
Touch around the corner's good.
He's done there. Looks like a really nice shot to play there on the forehand, sit in the bowl trail and the jack. Now he's turned his own, good couple of his own now past the jack, which is good.
I tell you, just looking out here to our right, all the people are sitting in the shade in blankets and thick jackets, and everyone else in the sun's in shorts and t-shirts. Sunshine. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, something I haven't really seen a lot of in New South Wales. I think we'll avoided the majority of it while we're up in Queensland for the Australian Open. The weather was sensational up there, as always.
We've copped it down our way. It's been monstrous, actually. Everyone down in the Shoalhaven and everyone watching there, just watch out for that sinkhole. It should be fixed by the 12th of July.
Joel here on the forehand, looking to try and draw another shot. It looks like he's just under the line here.
Easy speed, good that time, bud.
Weight, really good. Joel Nouws plays another one in our zone team for the Central Coast. He's usually a lead in the zone team, so playing third at club level.
Wow.
But once again, a very consistent draw player, Joel. Him and Chayne actually won the zone pairs, zone state pairs up here last season.
So there's a bit of a mixed bag behind the jack here. if he goes in and moves Jack, he's got to move it far enough to get to his bowls. A bit more difficult, I think, for Chayne. He's interesting. I'm just looking at the weather, mate. We got today beautiful. Tomorrow is going to be fantastic until about 7 p.m. Won't affect us, in fact. And then a little bit of wet all the way through to Monday. It's not heavy rain. That'll change the conditions again.
Yes, I was just checking it before to see what Sunday was. They've been predicting a little bit of rain for Sunday. Looks like it's a bit showery, but hopefully we can get through it.
5, 6, 7 mil, not a huge amount.
We're lucky here the greens do drain very well. They're all sand-based greens, so...
Yeah, mate, you're just around that again.
Unless it's a torrential rain.
Just skirting the front bowls are very close. Keep your weight.
Well, the big shot here, I don't think Matty can get back to the jack. I think he's going to be more sitting the bowl here.
Yeah, he's got that shot out that side. As I said, it's risky because there are 2 catching bowls there for Bateau Bay, but he can play, if he moves it front, cautious. Well, he hasn't cost himself anything. Another heart and mouth moment for Matty. John Clark saying 13-year-old Jake Martin's also playing for Gunnedah. Timmy Thornton and Ella Cameron, who are both 16, that's right.
Yeah. I just got pointed out about the young fella out there, and he's the tallest player on his rink for 13. I honestly couldn't believe it. I was sure he's 13.
He's got a full beard.
But, yeah, I'll tell you, the future looks very bright up there at Gunnedah. Done a great job up there of getting the younger guys involved.
Nice. Helps his son there. Timmy's one of the champion bowlers of the state. He's unbelievable. You'll see him in green and gold at some point, I'm sure.
I was lucky enough to spend a bit of time at the Australian Open watching the under-18s and watching all our New South Wales under-18 players up there, young Cooper Dart. And Timmy played each other in the first game, which was pretty unlucky, really. But, just watching all the younger guys up there playing from New South Wales, they're well ahead of the upstate. Travis getting runner up there. It's fantastic for our state, New South Wales.
Our state
future is very bright.
The state juniors are incredible. I still think back, and I mentioned almost every cast because I just want to point out that was 1 to Bateau Bay, 20-7 now on this rink. Is the greatest game of singles I've ever seen, and it would have been the greatest game I've ever seen if it wasn't for that platinum final. Was the last year's junior singles final from Warilla. Do yourself a favour, get onto our YouTube or our Facebook page, get back there and find that, and just watch the last 5 ends. Just the most remarkable bowls. Never seen anything like it in my life. They were amazing. I was right at the start when I took this job over. I just couldn't believe I was getting to see that stuff. Yeah, 42-37. It's interesting going to that. Be an interesting one to watch. 47-32 here, by the way. Real creep back. Not much in it on the big board in the scheme of things. We're at the 44th end. 45. Big board says 44 actually. So, 19 ends to go essentially. And another one on the scoreboard there for Narrandera, 33-47 after 45. They are creeping back 14 shots. Well and truly doable, but it is really looking across there, all based on Gooley's end, Gooley's rink.
Correction from Rhino there. Very Ryan Wood, New South Wales Disability Hurricane. Very, very good steady lead, Ryan. Lucky enough to play a couple of tournaments with Rhino on the second coast. Very, very good.
Good fight.
Yeah, it's going to be very important for Narrandera here to try and win the next few ends on all 3 rinks.
All 3, yep.
And all of a sudden, they might find themselves only 7 behind. 7 behind with sort of 13, 10 to play.
That's it. And that pressure shifts the other way. Momentum lifts for the Narrandera team. And just if they can get a couple in, just string a couple on from each rink. And look out. He's still holding one here. How good's Ryan Wood? He's unbelievable. Sorry, you were just saying that a second ago. He's just an incredible bowler. He was great at the multi-disability state champs. Uh-oh, we're about to see something none of us want to see. Din's about to take his shirt off in front of us. Oh, a toucher on the way through.
Started with the 4 schooners, see, that's just the problem.
Starting to warm up out there by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's it. He's taking his thermals off.
And also with the green, you know, like green's probably going to be changing.
I was just about to say that.
Every end, so it's...
Start seeing the tracks in the green, as we can see from our position here. And not so, well, maybe a little bit on the camera. You see the tracks in the green, that means the moisture's lifting. And as was described to me by a couple of greenkeepers, it means that this is the time now when it's really going to change and start turning and getting a lot quicker. Adrian Hill's done well there.
Yeah, and just see it's just starting to get a bit more shiny out there on the rink where they're walking up and down, where the bowls are going over.
Yeah, so you definitely get that sheen. We had it pretty early, actually, today. There was a real sheen on the top, and it looked brilliant. But it's really lifting now. I can really see on the rink next door, actually, the arc of the bowls as they come down. It's leaving tracks. It's brilliant.
We're very lucky here at Edelong. We've got 2 absolute awesome greenkeepers, and, you know, it's funny you go around to a few clubs with greens. You know, we've got 2 greenkeepers here that look after all the surrounds, look after 4 greens, all the front of the club and everything. Everything looks immaculate every single day of the week. Good shot from Joel. And that's 2 greenkeepers looking after a big area. You know, they work their backsides off, and they get rewarded when we've got, you know, some of the best players around the state and all the clubs from the state getting to enjoy these great facilities and getting the raps that they deserve.
Yeah. So what are the names, mate?
We've got Aiden and Brett. Brett, the head greenkeeper.
Yep, beautiful. Yeah, I met Brett yesterday. I was wandering around, and something about that, you're right, and you see, you know, the amount of clubs I get to. You get around, you walk in, and if the surrounds are immaculate, they're going to be good greens too, because it's attention to detail that greenkeepers have. The greenkeepers all around the state are amazing, by the way. But these 4 greens have been prepared beautifully, especially in that rain you guys have had over the last few weeks.
Yep. Just backed his weight off there, Joel. Well, a bit of an opportunity here. Try and... You're looking on the forehand, trying to trail the jack, sit through his own white bowl through the shot bowl. They got sort of... Narendra's got 2 bowls sitting just past the jack there, probably 3 foot.
There is that Bateau Bay right on the edge, but it's not going to matter if Jack kicks out, you know, out to the right there.
It's everything to play with the right weight here. I think he might have underplayed this. Careful of that.
Oh dear. It's just not going your way at times, and that's the way it is. But I'd say 1 there to Bateau Bay. Watching this again. Yeah. As you said, just a little bit narrow. Probably play the right weight for it.
Weight was good for the shot. Just a little bit tight of the line. I don't know if Bateau has shot or not. Who's got shot there? It is very tight. That's the biggest thing now. It just changes Matty's shot. But we'll see what Chayne can do here. He'll probably be looking to turn his own bowl up a few rolls. There, we've got Joel's just off the centre line there. Probably a half a foot short of the jack.
I'm just asking lots of questions here. What do you want me to do? Yeah. That's the only way in there. Yeah, Bin's 2 white bowls out there.
Probably got to try and change it a little bit. Probably try and get his own bowl up and over the jack. Try and just change this around a little bit. Matty's going to have to play an absolute perfect bowl to get the jack to his 2 bowls past the jack there, so down on the forehand here, probably just trying to get through Gaz's 2 bowls. Or to Joel's. What's he done here?
Inside edge will help. No, he's going to hit it fat and stop.
Green's definitely starting to pick up pace, Chayne. I didn't give that a lot. That was getting down to the head pretty easy. Two or three bowls around in the head now. Depends what weight. I guess we'll see who's got shot here with what weight gets played. Camera angles can be a little bit deceiving.
Yeah, it's tough to see out the window too. You usually have a good view, but I still think I'd pick Bateau Bay for that one. But I've been wrong before, as anyone who watches regularly can tell you. If he gets the right turn on this, he might always...
In the area here, it's going to be his weight.
Yeah.
Yes. Doesn't make Chayne's shot any easier.
No, not at all.
Looking at Joel's body language, trying to, and the shot he's just called Chayne, they possibly could be down here. He's trying to, I think Joel wants Chayne to play the backhand here, trying to sit the blue and red Narrandera bowl out. His danger there is if he gets the back edge of the jack past Joel's and they're 2 down past Joel's bowl there. But
I reckon it's a risky shot. I reckon maybe
at this
take the
stage
one
of
or take the medicine.
Yeah, that's it. At this stage of the game, you know, if you happen to get a bit too wide and you turn the white through,
I'd almost be looking to plug that hole up completely, which may be what he will end up doing anyway. Not quite.
Turn Gary's over.
Oh, it's definitely one now.
Could be 2.
And that rolling away, yeah. Not wrong.
Tough shot.
Just trying to break the trophy cap again. Stink my elbow into it. Oh, goodness. That's Aaron Sheriff. From 2017, there you go.
As is in there a few times in the trophy cabinet, a few state singles, Luke's titles there.
I didn't know he was here. I thought he was from Alakalani.
Yeah, Aaron spent probably 5 to 6 years. Sure, there'll be probably an Edalong person watching the live stream that can confirm that. Here at Edalong?
Well, I've got a picture here from 2011 and a picture here from 2017, so that's at least 6.
Also played here at Edalong with during the old Premier League days.
Oh, yeah.
And Edalong was involved with that. So probably a draw shot here on the backhand if he happens to... that front plant there is only turning his own bowl up for another shot. Just going to be under the weight.
Yeah.
Next one.
There's the first one for Narrandera. As we said, they need to string a few ends together. It's not a huge difference on the big board. There's going to be a couple less after this, I think. Oh. Sure, I saw DJ. Where's he gone? He's coming back to the conference position.
They're mingling around.
Getting used to plug, so
2.
Yep, 2 it was. Excellent. Good. Bring it back. We want a close game. That's what we want to see. Not that the clubs do. We just like to see them on these live streams.
14 now and 14 and 14.
It's still there, isn't it? It's still very much very doable. It's getting tougher with each end that goes down there. They may, even with the comeback, they can run out of ends. We've seen it before. Saw it at the interzone. Just teams that are coming back and just fall short because they run out of ends. Get a move on. Bateau Bay playing pretty remarkable bowls and have for the little over half of this game. Which is why they're so far ahead.
It'll be a bit of a confidence boost for Bateau Bay on these 3 rinks as well. So these are the 3 rinks we usually play pennant on at Edalong. And the 2 times we have played Bateau Bay here, we've beaten them by big margins on these 3 rinks. So it'll be a good little confidence boost for these guys to try and get a good win under their belt. Start off. And they head over to the 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐿 greens this afternoon. So green 1 and green 4 here at Edelong are all 𝐒𝐽 greens. And then our live stream green and our green 2 here, where our live stream is, this is a Tiff Dwarf. So
what's number 2? Tiffy as well?
Yes, this is Tiffy.
Yep.
The one where we're watching the bowls at the moment.
So that's
and
3, is
then green 1 and green 4 are 𝐒𝐽.
And 3?
And 3 is Tiff Dwarf.
Tiff Dwarf, so we've got 2
Tiffies and 2.
And the 2 𝐒𝐽s are separated by the length of the club, so your greenkeepers love it because you need different mowers for different types of grass. Yeah, great.
Different heights. But we're very lucky. All our greens drain really well here, so rain-wise, and they'll just get quicker as the weekend goes on, and then we'll see what we've got to deal with on Sunday. I see a few people building up around the greens watching, but also inside.
Just stuck my hand around the corner. There's people everywhere. There's a busy club for a Friday lunchtime.
Yeah, good try.
There's still one here to Bateau Bay. Leeds have done their jobs fairly well, but once again, Ryan Wood having the best of it. 1 on, 1 behind. It's exactly what he wants.
Line here for Gaz. I think just going to be under the weight, I think. Probably enough to count. Snuck in there.
There's that Port City score. I can't quite see underneath the middle one.
At the moment, 46-43. Port City have hit the front against Narrandera over there now. 48 ends. So just looking over, looks like Warilla's just pulled away a little bit from Grandview's there. Now 45-36 on 48 ends. Cabramatta has a commanding lead over Mona Vale there, 47-23 on 44 ends. And we just can't see the score out the back at the moment.
Can't make that light trouble around corners. We'll, so still 1. 2, 3. 3 now. Things have moved a little bit. That's Greg Murphy once again just doing what he's been doing the whole game. Very consistent.
Out to 50-35 now, 49 ends. Like a bit of weight played here.
Yeah, wants to move
too far away here. Probably going to get the shot bowl out.
Yeah, baby.
Good effort.
Still 2 down. But not bad, Ben. Jucked it right in there at the right spot.
Steve is pretty good, mate. Yeah, Kai, you know
Jack Eye didn't get the turn he expected, I don't think. Put it out a bit wide. Ben won't have another run on that thing. This will be a draw shot. Big smile on his face as always. Mr. Christian Morgan. Here he comes.
Wait here. He's very close to drawing shot. Needs a hold. Tries to check and bounce. Well, good effort.
Wow, touch on there. A big important bowl.
Got a good catch in there. Just driving around, good. Can we?
Shot from a bit of a running shot from his first one back to just over a draw.
It was magnificent, wasn't it?
Joel really wants to get too close. He looks like he's heading pretty close to the shot bowl here. He doesn't want to spring it out. No, he's played a good shot, well played.
2.
He's a bit careful. They didn't want to get that green bowl on the outside edge and spring the jack out to give Matty a good look at it. He possibly could have been down. He played that perfect.
Yep, nailed it, didn't he? Absolutely spectacular bowl. Round of applause of appreciation from the people on the sidelines out there. Couldn't really hear it, of course, but I watched everyone cheering. Good on them.
Bateau Bay usually get a very big following of supporters. They had a great pennant season this year. They won 4 pennant flags. on the Central Coast. So they had 4 teams away. Their 1s, 3s, 4s and 7s all won flags. So their supporter base is a little bit thinner here.
Yep.
Today, because they're spread out all over the state everywhere. But always a very good effort from the club to. I think they had 5 or 6 teams in the finals. So
where everyone is.
Good effort here. Get the white enough through the shot bowl.
Oh, brilliant, mate.
Good effort, good shot. Couldn't have played that much better. He got through his own. Probably only 1 down now. Also gives himself a bit of a shot to play on the backhand.
So a shout out to everyone at, what have we got? Foster, South Tamworth. Where else have games been played?
I think 7s are at Maryland's Guildford.
That's it. Cabramatta. Yamba. Of course, Yamba. And yeah, Maryland's Wollongong Wiseman Park, of course, for the 4s.
Left here for Chayne. Just got to keep running. Another ball in the area. Just in case this shot goes bad here and gets his own bowl out, he could drop a multiple. But I think you've got to sort of throw your hand at this. They've got to score shots now. It's 15 and 13 ends.
What's Matty looking at here? He's got shot. The sound run through on that hand on his forehand. I think I see the backhand as well.
The only problem with the backhand side here at Edelong going away from the clubhouse that it can be a little bit tighter. Okay. So it does take a lot longer to turn back. I just don't think he'll get back enough with that weight that he needs.
And the breezes.
The thing he would have to use is probably Joel's wing bowl there to try and get it. It probably looks like it's a forehand shot, to be fair, through Chayne's last bowl. Try and turn his own through the shot bowl. Probably could make 1 or 2 out of it. It's another one, Bateau Bay over there on Graham O'Donnell's rink, so that... 7 shots in that rink. We've also got to remember, probably try to get a point out of this for Narrandera, because we do, while only the section winners do go through, you're still playing your normal pennant format of 10 points per game in your round robin sectional play, so...
Yeah, the sections here, I'm in the wrong game, so I can't do. We've only got 2 sections, obviously. So this is Bateau Bay versus Narrandera, Cabramatta, Monavale, Foster and Soldiers Point. Section 1. Section 2 is Grandviews and Warilla, Gunnedah, Port City and Club Maitland City. We have the bye at the moment. We'll be playing this afternoon. Our TV game this afternoon. I've completely forgotten.
A lot of weight here. Don't know if that was the right shot, but got it away very nice. Good release.
Bit of frustration maybe. This afternoon
he's probably opened himself up a good shot now. Fortunately got no more bowls to play.
So this afternoon a bit of a treat for us. We do have Adam Jeffrey, Dave Ellis, Adam Highland and David Barch against Craig Cameron, Cameron Yates, Scott Thorning, and Dylan Ether, Pud, who's been on the commentary a few times. Anyone who watches this regularly knows Pud is barely under control most of the time.
It's all right.
Good safe weight from Chayne there, no damage done.
Yep.
Another one on the scoreboard there.
And we talk about how Narrandera needs to keep up, because that's what we're kind of hoping for. We want to see a tight game and keep it close. But Bateau Bay, ones is all they need now. They just need to hold the jack.
That's it. Bateau Bay, you're sort of tightening down every rink, every end now. Getting as many bowls in the head as you can. If you do drop shots, drop ones. Don't try to drop anything. Do anything too silly that you can drop big shots on.
Just play very conservative bowls and be the ball.
Sometimes it can work against you when you try to start doing that as well. You just got to be a little bit careful and be wary of it because, you know, you still want to try and make shots as well in a way that you know, if there's a chance you can take your own bowl out and drop a 6, you're obviously not going to play it. But, you know, if you start getting too conservative, sometimes you can start dropping a few short bowls and start relaxing a bit and
stop playing your natural game. And,
correct. You lose one big end, you know, 2 4s and a 5 or something across the 3 rinks in one end. All of a sudden, it's they're getting a bit closer at you. So I think just looking at the rink next door here, Shuey's holding 3 there, but it is a fairly good target.
Sorry, mate, saying love the positive in body language from the third from Narrandera. He's awesome. Yeah, that's Ben. That's I have to look him up because I keep forgetting his real name. So just hope it's been such a good bloke, Christian Morgan. Well-known character around. He's just a good bloke. Love him.
And a situation like this, you know, it's so good to see your third positive still coming to the head. As a skipper, there's nothing worse of seeing sort of
everyone's
bad body language from your team, heads dropping. You know, you still want to stay positive. Still a long way to go in this competition. It's only round 1. Good shots there from Rhino again. So consistent.
Absolutely. Both leads actually started off a bit wilder than I think they'd have liked in this game. The first 2 ends I think were a bit rough. But since then, they've been very good. It's not bad either.
It's just the problem with the green at the moment. Still a little bit not at its peak running. When trying to nail the jack sort of drawing, they're just dropping short. Try and trail the jack that couple of feet. Give yourself a chance. Eliminating your short bowls a bit there. Gary Murphy looks to be in the area again. Well played here. Trying to tip his own bowl over. Yep.
Yes, perfect.
And gets backward, past the jack. Nearly perfect.
Just a wall of players in front of us at the moment, across the windows. It's
on this rink next door. There are a few down here.
Who's down?
Just in the Narrandera next door here. Narrandera are down, yeah. So it looks like they're going to drop a multiple there, unfortunately. 4 or 5 there.
1, 2, 3. They kick 4 out. That may be the one that finally puts the knife in it, I think.
Yes, I think so. Gaz sort of doesn't want to leave anything jack high here or give a target. It's pretty hard to get to there at the moment. It's a bit tight.
Yeah, 56-34 now, 52 ends. 11 ends left across the greens, the rinks, and a long way back now from Narrandera. Take some kind of miracle, I think. 20-13, they're up on the third rink. That's Gooley O'Donnell.
After our state champion pairs last end, anything is possible. I think there was a commentator in the commentary box when we dropped a 6, not mentioning names, Andrew. That said, that's it, game's over. You never know what's going to happen.
Really?
Go the early crow too.
I must have missed it. Let me go back and watch that. Oh dear. He'll be watching on from Yamba at the moment. He's up there with Jason Pinnock and Dicko, Glenn Dixon.
Weather would be sensational up there as well.
Geez, it'd be brilliant here, wouldn't it?
I think it'd be pretty good across the whole state at the moment. Sensational. Joel just lobbing another one past the jack there, which is good, not leaving a target. Running again, trying to draw a shot on the back end. He's got the weight, he's in the area here. Keep running.
Runner out.
Just another one a bit short of the jack there. Getting themselves into a little bit of trouble this end. Short bowls. Joel on a higher line here. Ryan's wing one nearly counts. Good shot there. Counts as well. Thumbs up from Chayne.
Yeah, good weather all over in New South Wales. Not so much in Townsville last night, mate.
No.
If you watched the women's NRL State of Origin.
Come on, get in.
And pretty good in Melbourne the other night, though. Yeah, well done. It was raining tries.
It was a very nice, very good State of Origin game, that one. I think better than the first game.
I actually managed to sit down and watch a game of rugby league, mate. You know,
I don't know about the women's game last night. I think it was a bit. The weather spoiled that one, I think.
I reckon the ball was like a bar of soap. They couldn't hang on to it. It was unreal. And a very pleasant afternoon watching that with half the bowlers there as well.
It was good to see all the conspiracy theorists out about the game on Wednesday night, to be fair. One of them's actually out on the green at the moment, I think, playing somewhere there. But, you know, that it was all set up to make sure there was a decider and everything. It was,
it's all about money.
It's all about money.
That's a
beautiful thing about sport. Good shot from Chayne there. Beautiful thing about sport.
Yeah, mate, land the ball.
Always plenty of debate about
Get
results.
back off that.
Looking at these flags, are starting to move a bit of breeze, westerly breeze starting to get up here at Geelong. So
fluky though, because I'm watching him move in all different directions. Oh, here we go. Something's going to move. Not what he wanted though.
Turned all his bowls, his own bowls, sort of not through the head, went to the side. Lucky there. Really big shout out to all our volunteers as well here at Geelong that are here at 6 o'clock in the morning getting the breakfast barbecue going for our breakfasts, and they're out there cooking the barbecue at the moment for lunches. All our catering staff, bar staff, everyone here doing an amazing job, and we were so lucky this year to have so many volunteers put their hand up to help out.
Game runs on volunteers, we love them. The whoever's cooking the eggs this morning needs a kudos, man. That was as good as it gets. Dude knows what he's doing. It was amazing. Not like I need more eggs, but jeez.
We had 3 barbecues going this morning out there getting the breakfasts done. They'll be all fired up again for lunches, hamburger lunches here today. But the players are spoilt for choice here at Geelong with our fresco dining out the front, Chinese restaurant, cafe.
Oh, there's so much food here. It's great. So this afternoon's game, Apples has just asked. That's Grandviews versus Gunnedah. It's going to be good fun.
One of the legends of the sport, Adam Jeffries, on live stream the Savo. Be good to watch. AJ in action.
Yes, it will. And Scott Thornton.
And Pud.
And Pud.
Mate, I'll tell you now, if Pud puts it on this afternoon, it would be could be a sight to see, to be fair.
He's something to watch, isn't he? He's unreal. Can bowl on his day. He's unbelievable. Great little club gunner, that.
Trying to get out there for Easter next year, actually, for their tournament out there.
All right, come on, join him, mate. Here we go. I thought he had that.
How did he found that hole?
Just gapped it. So they're claiming 2, Bateau Bay.
You know, he gets the edge of the shot bowl there. He could nearly peel the 2 bowls out and made a few. Found the hole clean as a whistle.
23-9 on this rink. 59-35 big board after 54 ends. We're into the final 10 ends across the 3 rinks.
Looking at the O'Donnell Gooley rink there, 6 in 2 ends now. So with that master board sort of moved away a bit, I think Graham and that rink can concentrate on trying to get the extra point for the overall total. So Bateau Bay there. So
Right back.
if you have a little Cabramatta, 52-28 on 47 ends over there. That might have been an old
That's
update.
correct.
Looks like it's 52-28 over there at the moment, 51. But over the other side there, well,
I've got better eyes than I ever get my scope out.
Have a look at that scope over there with the ground. To me, that looks like Grandview's have hit the front 50 to 48, but I don't know if I'm wrong there or not.
Nope, you're correct. 2 points up, 2 shots up now after 54 ends. That's a close game.
That was a big changeover. They must have scored a few big ends there.
Topsy-turvy. Well, that's unexpected. Canberra doing... Yep, as you said about that, there's no one there. We can't see around the corner, and I just can't quite see the Gunnerstar score at Port City at the moment, but by last reports, Port City were very close. 25-36 is the last score I've got.
Gunnerstar 52. Just can't see the bottom score there.
So another interesting thing we've got here, it hasn't happened yet, is Ryan's brought the mat right back to the tee, and Jack's in fairly short. Good little touch there by excuse me, good little touch there by Richard, and another good one by Ryan Wood. So Rich can just do the same thing and drop on Jack. He's going to duck under and go back a bit. In fact, that's probably an even better bowl. It's a very good start. Jack moves, that's likely to be where it goes. There we go.
Yeah, Roddy. Great shot, mate.
Adrian Hill.
That's good. Push your speed, mate. Very good with that.
Well, he's punched that in for, I don't think it's a second shot. It's in another good spot. He's just hangs his head a little bit. He's not stoked about the way he's going. I think it's not as badly as maybe he thinks. Sets a high standard. Gary Murphy just running through. He's actually looking to move the Jack, I'd suggest, or move that bowl of Richard Durnan out. We'll see. I think Darren's just jumped out to go and have a look at the scoreboard over there, just to check what we can see. Adrian wants to be careful not to make too much of a target. He's loosened it up a little bit. Maybe Jack just kind of fell a little bit more, so definitely 2 to Narrandera here. Just looking to minimise the damage. They're 25 shots down now. With 8 ends to go, 60 to 35 on that big board. And, yeah, they've got look, it's just a too hard road back, I don't think. But, as I said, minimising the damage. Sectional play. Darren's back, haven't updated the scores.
So a few score updates there now. We've got Grandview's 52-49 on 56 ends against Rilla. Gunnerstar back in front over Port City 53-50 on 55 ends. So that's come down to a crack of a game there. Cabramatta 52-28 on 51 ends. And out the back, Green, Soldiers Point are in front 44-31. On 54 ends.
So
13 down to the last few ends.
13 shots between them, and they were down a mile, Foster. That's a big comeback. And once again, they may just run out of ends.
Shot there from Joel.
So, Ben, He's holding 2. No, he's not. My apologies. He's down 1.
Depends what weight he's going to play. It looks like it could be a nice little shot. Looks like he call him on the forehand. Trying to play for his own bowl.
Just jumped off the mat, didn't he?
Could be playing the backhand, the same sort of shot for his own bowl to try and sit through the 2 bowls there. Not too bad in running here, just going to be on his speed. Get up past Joel's bowl. Good effort.
Well, he's got the second. Very good try.
If it just held past those front ones, he nearly draws a side toucher there, so. Skippers can do this end.
Well, this is the end of the 18th here. We've got 2 ends left after this, up and back. Once again, it's just not likely that Narrandera are going to get anywhere near it. But minimising that damage is a big deal. Now we get to watch Chayne putting down bowls like this. Looks amazing to there. Oh, no, just didn't have the weight.
Even have a shelf down on that backhand. Backhand up through those bowls now. Chance to sort of sit through his own, through the shot bowl. Can make a couple of shots out of this. He's holding at the back there, but it's got to be in a better. You get the jack sort of right back near the ditch up there. At least better spot than where it is. Yeah, plenty of weight backhand up through the pack of bowls.
Oh, it just edged the front one. It actually really turned quite a bit, especially at the end there. It's pushed across.
A bit of breeze coming across there. Now, Chayne just got to add probably 2 foot on his last. Past his own bowl there. Get to Joel standing out there. And a fairly solid performance from Bateau Bay right across the 3 rinks.
Well, the scorelines pretty much reflected the last score there on that 3rd rink. I think it's a bit of an anomaly in the end.
That's another one just past the jack there for Chayne. It looks like they've got 4 bowls past the jack there. So I don't know if they've got anything behind.
Well, it's
Narrandera,
kind of,
but at the end of the day, I think you just something similar. Probably not as much weight now, but you try and rip up through that front one.
But this
with
smart
your second
Bateau
shot,
Bay.
you could make 2 or 3 out of this.
Yeah, it's smart Bateau Bay at the end. They've got 1. They don't they don't need to draw much more. So they've just stacked the back. If Jack moves, and they've got every opportunity to get a multiple at the back at the moment.
What speed he's playing? Playing backhand. Tell me about what speed it is.
Quick,
nice and firm. In the target area. And just
didn't accept that one.
Not your game. It's not your game.
Wow.
He was right in the area of that.
Wow,
Run for his own bowl. Try and get it. Just nicked off Joel's, not to get the jack or sit Joel's bowl out at all.
Just incredibly unlucky not to have that one sit. So another one to Bateau Bay.
Up and back.
And 61, 36, 57. Up and back on this rink. How many shots does that make it between them? 11, 13, 14, 15. So they'd have to be perfect. 2 8s. 2 8 pin to win it. We're saying anything could happen. It's pretty unlikely. Playing in sectional play, so they must finish their games. Oh, it's a long morning. I'm not match fit at the moment. You can tell.
Actually, I might have a look at what a few of these other games are this afternoon around the traps here at Ettalong.
Just lost the internet from the club here at the moment. But once it comes back, I'll go and have a look. There's a few.
Got them here on my phone. There we go. So we've got Foster versus Narrandera this afternoon. Soldiers Point versus Mona Vale. Maitland City versus Warilla. Cracker of a game. And Bateau Bay will be taking on Cabramatta. Out on the back green at Ettalong there, Bateau Bay playing Cabramatta. So they will be 2 first-round winners by the looks of it playing this afternoon. In that hotly contested Section 1. Port City has the bye this afternoon. So
Crab in the house. See Crab man. Away.
There again from Rhino. Absolutely brilliant bowls.
Yep. Yeah, he's been unreal, like you said, first couple of ends, just a bit off, and then all the way back to it. It's been remarkable.
Plenty of people around building up. It's going to be a good afternoon. I think there'll be plenty of people around the club watching sensational bowls.
And lunch getting put on out there too. Yes.
Getting ready to go.
What are we having for lunch today, mate?
We've got some Chinese. I don't know what Chinese dishes we got up there. There's like
𝐎𝐩𝐞𝐳.
Mongolian beef.
𝐎𝐩𝐞𝐳.
Hamburgers on out the back on the barbecue. I think we've got some chicken salads and some
here we
ham
go.
salads there.
Let's go.
Good shot here from 𝐎𝐫𝐚𝐼𝐵. Get off that bowl.
Great try, mate.
Once again, just holding one there, and don't need to do anything spectacular. Just need to keep maintaining those ones.
A bit of a stiff result there from 𝐎𝐫𝐚𝐼𝐵. If the game was close, you'd be sitting there, sort of saying how stiff he was with that result, and not sitting the shot bowl through or staying himself. Good effort here. Wait, it's much better end from Narrandera. They're giving themselves a couple of bowls past the jack, missing in the right areas again.
Where's Jack? Hey, where's Jack?
Just listen to some discussions behind us. Geez, there's some coloured shirts back out there, isn't there? Yes, there is. It's not the 1980s anymore.
Gary, in the corner.
Good shot here from 𝐎𝐫𝐚𝐼𝐵. Turns a shot bowl past the jack.
Hides it away. Yeah, it's tough to clear out of there now.
The score right there. I think it's Grandview's 55-49 over Rula.
Yeah. You see, he played the right weight for it, and he didn't miss by much. He's played that beautifully. Adrian, as I said, he kind of was a bit inconsistent at the start. We're talking about how he looked tense. Settled back into it. Maybe a little late, but he's played some good bowls over the last few ends.
Can be very daunting as well when you're playing on a live stream rink, especially if it's your first time. You got the cameras around. It's sort of different. The rink feels different. Feels like you're a lot more enclosed. And I know my first few times on live stream was very, very much the same. You're sort of looking around, making sure you're away from cameras, and your mind's travelling elsewhere.
And you feel like you're being watched.
Yeah, like it's sort of got used to the live streaming outside one. When we played the BPL final, it was a totally different.
Oh my God!
In the area there, it's totally different because you're on sort of on the Fox.
That TV
tell
ring,
it on TV. You got cameras flying over your head and flying underneath. You got microphones on, and it was the first few ends you're really uncomfortable with it, but then you just got to try and accept it and enjoy it.
Yeah, and settle in for what it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, watch the guys that enjoy it. Your Aaron Tees of the world and Ben Twist. Absolutely love it.
He's been winding up again here. Here we go.
He's
a bit wider into the bowls. One of them out.
Yeah.
One down.
It's strange to hit the head that hard and not move more. Yeah. There goes one. Look at the smile on his face. I love him. He's a legend.
just saying that about the live stream. It's so good to see how far our game has come. I think we've said it before. I nearly say it all the time when we're on streams, and that of how much bowls is now on the internet, you know, showcasing our games. If it's from pennant games to state championships, you know, you're sitting at home watching bowls from WA, South Australia, Tasmania, Queensland. You're watching players from all over Australia playing, you know, and the beauty of it is that they're not the same players all the time. You know, you're getting to see, you know, your average Joe Blow club player playing. You know, that there is a lot of talent out there in the country.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh look, everyone that brings it to a challenging job. You know, you think of Happy Bowlers out there doing it as well. His own business. Every state now is got their own systems, and it's huge. Yeah, wall to wall. I haven't heard from 𝐏𝐞𝐧 actually. She wanted me to commentate a United States versus the Australian Defence Force team game actually, but I haven't heard back from her. Katie, if you're watching, actually she won't be. She'll be well and truly asleep by now. This will be the penultimate end. And Bateau Bay just doing what they need to do, holding one. This will be a nice, safe bowl, I'd suggest, from... Yep, it's the same bowl as his first one.
Well, he's got the consistency down pack to finish the game. Second last end. Fire away again here.
Bump, bump, bump.
Under the line again.
There he goes. Another one to Bateau Bay. Final end... Unless I'm wrong, no, I'm definitely right.
Last end, boys.
25-9.
Everyone's on their last ends.
Yep. 23-7 across the...
bowls to go across the other couple of rings. But
there's another bigger win. So, Bateau Bay really put their foot down in that middle rink. Tony Shoebridge's team. And the O'Donnell Gooley rink, 21-14 to Narrandera. They'll get a point at least. Sadly, their for and against will count pretty well against them.
Yeah, we got one. And we got the good capture here, so if it does, sorry? I'm trying to get onto my ball. Yes, the outside edge of it.
Thanks, Crab. Appreciate that, mate. Around it comes into the back. About a metre on. Click that button, there we go. So, what did Ryan's first one went back a fair way into the shadows, did it? Yeah, it did. Oh, look at this.
Good shot here.
Hold it here.
Richard. Opening ball.
It's been a brilliant game, the Leeds. I say it a bit. Since their first end, these guys have had a real tussle. Ryan having just the edge, I'd say. State player, experienced player. State champion, in fact.
Oh, well, right on cue. He's allowed to put a short one, and he wasn't too far away. Actually, that green's really big up there. It's
finish.
This will be running really nice this afternoon. I can see.
Yeah, the finish was great.
Looked a little bit shorter than that Rhino, but you can try and Richard can lob another one close there. Probably half a foot short was the first one. Looking pretty good. Just going to slip past.
On the edge. Yep.
Best back. So
completed
one on,
two.
one behind.
Well, they finished both rinks completed, by the way.
Both rinks are finished there. So a 24-7 win for Tony Shoebridge team. There's David Ivanhoff and
21-15. It's
Lincoln Gooley
and Graham O'Donnell.
So Narrandera getting 1 point out of there. Out of the game.
Yeah, they won't go on out of this one. We're in the final end and last sets by, here comes Adrian Hill. 53 all, Port City Gunnedah. Jeez.
A cracking game. There's been a cracking comeback from
Port City, yeah.
From Port City. Like one of the rinks have finished over there from 1916 win to Port City.
No, I can't.
2 rings might be finished over there.
I can't see the scoreboards over there at the moment.
Oh, no, so
Lee Stinson was standing in front of it.
Looking at the other one over there, looks like a 55-52 to Grandviews, I think, with 3 ends to play.
Close.
So that top green, or the 2 games up on green number 1 there, are both coming down to the wire.
So the Chloe East Maitland boys straight into the food. Get there first before everyone comes off the greens, and good on them too. $25-9. Last end. Narrandera just holding that one. Club managers just collecting their scorecards all around us. I'm sure you'll have to nick off, mate. You can go now if you want.
Yes,
and,
I'll nick off now and get these results put into BowlsNSW as they come off. So
no worries, Daz.
Hopefully see you again this afternoon. Hopefully.
You're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. And, yep, good luck with all that BowlsLink stuff. We'll sit here with you guys and watch the final few ends of this, or final few bowls, excuse me, of this. And only Kate, she's watching Katie Carriage. Excellent.
Go back to Leeds. I'm not going to do it. He said, I want to go back to Leeds. Started off on fire and fell asleep. Just made through the line. I think Carmel had a huge lead at some point too.
Yeah, just going through the comments, yep. Excellent. Close game, Port City, Maddie saying you're not wrong. Brilliant over there. Ball running through. Narrandera still holding the one. I'd love to just finish off in with just a 1, just something to push into the next game. Their next game is, of course, as I click on this properly, round 2. I'm just getting this information straight out of the results portal on BowlsLink, which is publicly available to everyone that's watching this. Bateau Bay will play against Cabramatta. That'll be a good game. Foster Narrandera is what we're looking at on green 1. Soldiers Point versus Mona Vale. Shane Edwards has had a pretty remarkable game. Hasn't had to do much rescuing, to be honest. The rest of his team's done extremely well, but he has built it when he needed to and played some very good shots. Matty Thornton, who's come to the head mostly down, he's not down at the moment, but as Darren was saying, it's really picked up. There's a wind blowing almost down behind the players' backs at the moment as well, which may explain the extra metre they're getting in there, that big group of bowls. A metre back behind the jack. One little lonely bowl there of Richard Durnan. Well, may not be lonely much more. Oh, how far does it go? Yeah, it might be second shot. So Narrandera may be holding 2 there now. It's Bin Chicken's bowl. Vinny. Bin Chicken's another bloke. So Bin. Oh, some cheering and yelling happening out there next door. I can really hear it going off. That's the Port City Gunnedah. I think Gunnedah just got a score and maybe ahead. So coming on that this afternoon. Last ball of the game coming down is going to go a little bit far. Well, I might be wrong. Players shaking hands. Having a look at what the final score was. I think it was might have been a 3, looking at that, the way they were talking. Been really having a good time out there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning from Edlong Bowling Club for the BCIB Grade 1 Pennant Finals Round 1, Narrandera versus Bateau Bay. Bateau Bay, of course, the winners. Thanks Darren Morrison and thanks DJ Dilworth for joining us. We'll be back in maybe an hour, 45 minutes, something like that, for Round 2. I've been Benny Two Shoes. Thank you very, very much for joining us. See you soon.